How do they keep Richard Simmons from barging in here?
He just heard what was going on. I guess that could keep him out of a studio.
I'm going to play him the videotape. I want to see his reaction. All the phone lines are open.
Oh, boy, he's here.
As soon as I show him this tape, it'll prove to you how good it is.
Hello.
Come here. Hey. Oh, is he annoying?
Oh, dear.
That loud. Yeah, sit down. Sit down. I'm telling you something.
Good morning. Hi. I brought breakfast. I brought fresh fruit and fresh bagels.
Oh, good, good, good.
And I went shopping for your child and bought your child something.
Oh, good.
Good morning. Hi.
You know, I didn't recognize you.
Delicious fresh bagels.
I did not recognize you dressed as you. You usually dress as a
usually
woman.
You're somebody else when you come.
All right, come on, sit down. Oh, come on.
1 minute.
Come on, sit down. I got a TV set up. I want to show you.
Could those shorts be any shorter?
I know.
Fresh, delicious bagels.
Richard, what is it? You design each pair of shorts so your sack will hang out?
Come
You know, I've seen him on Win,
Sit
Lose,
down.
and Draw. He doesn't dress like that.
Colors.
You look good. Sit down. I want to tell you something very important.
And I brought little presents.
Trying to get him to sit down.
You can't get him to sit down.
Look at those shorts.
Oranges.
Boy, is he advertising,
Plums. Apples.
If you want to have some fun, well, you best not come in here.
huh? Yeah. If you want to have some fun, I thought it was if.
Or if you, what is it he says? I know if you best not come in here is the last
Fresh
part of that.
orange juice.
You know in that TV commercial you do? When you say you best not come in here. What is the
Honey, if you don't want to have a good time, you best not come in here.
Oh, okay. You know, I ordered 50 videotapes after that.
Do you know that's the hottest selling exercise video?
No.
That's what he says.
Is that the hottest selling exercise video?
Hi, Howard. Good morning. I didn't get my little hug.
Oh, dear.
I'm sick. I'm trying to keep. I got a cold.
A hug.
I have a cold.
You gotta.
I don't want you to get sick.
Live a little hug. Come here.
I don't want you to get
Laugh a little. No, don't do that. Come here. Oh, Howard, it is so good to see you.
Why does he have to rub his entire body?
Oh, I think I exchanged bodily fluids with him.
Howard.
Oh,
Howard.
What?
So we're doing.
You don't dress like that on Win, Lose, or Draw.
Really, he gets out the long pants for them.
Oh, you have to.
What's the deal, man?
And you know that
your whole meats hang out.
You know, stop it. And you just, oh, Howard,
Your
stop.
meats.
Here, have a bagel.
I can see your meats.
Stop it. Stop. Have it. Look.
Are you wearing panties under
I
there?
I did my sit-ups and my push-ups this morning. I was listening to you. You keep out of this. I'm telling you that right now.
You know what this outfit is? He's trolling for Cub Scouts this morning. I'm telling you. You tease.
Do you know?
Oh, is this great?
This
breakfast is here, Robin.
This is
He's
the
looking
new
for Cub Scouts.
breakfast. Robin, I got fresh fruit.
If you're looking for Cub Scouts, you best not come in here.
And I got you some new glasses. Everyone, I got glasses. Are you ready to see yours?
Look at those.
Yours are made. These are. Look at these.
Oh,
these match your outfit.
Those
and
are
they're
so
little
feminine.
flamingos.
Thank you.
They're not either.
Yeah.
Now these are the ones I got. Look at Robin's. How pretty.
Thank you. This is just what I want to look like.
No, look.
I can see you in those.
I got you the parrots. And I got you the cockatoos. You know. Now let's.
When you go to buy a pair of shorts, a pair of gym shorts, what do you say to the guy in the store? Listen, I need something very tight so that my entire.
These are 9 years old.
So my entire meats will
Here,
stick
everybody,
out.
put the glasses on. Put them on, Howard. Here, give these to Robin. Go give these to Robin. Now, they look fabulous.
Ooh, I could be in Legs Diamond.
Howard,
You don't walk around.
Howard,
like
that is sacred. Okay.
Do you walk around like
Wait, let
this?
me see them on you one more time, please.
Oh my goodness.
Please,
How
Robin,
cute.
put yours on.
Oh,
Do you
by
know
the
why
way,
it's so
I got to
good?
tell him something, and this is from the heart. Leslie West called me yesterday and says he buys your salad dressing. So the first thing he said to me, why does a guy who's got more money than God need to even
Making
put,
his
what does he need, what does he care? And I said, well, it's play money for him.
No, wait a minute.
But anyway.
I don't see the salad dressings in this room.
Hold it, just wait a second. Never mind that.
But they are delicious.
Leslie tells me it's 1 calorie a spray. I said, so how many sprays do you need? Like 900? He goes, I use 4 sprays.
Wow.
4 calories.
4 calories, he says, and the stuff's dynamite.
It's really good.
He says it's dynamite. So
Do you want to hear a funny story, though?
here it is.
Do you know Joni?
Now let's talk about your sack.
Oh.
All right. Anyway, so
That's it.
oh, come on! I just complimented that salad
Look, you
dressing.
just got here. Sit down.
All right, just calm down. That's good. Stroke a banana, Richard.
Well, let me see it. Come here. Let me see it, please. I haven't been on it, so I
You want to
haven't.
see
I
it?
haven't seen
You want to
in a couple
see it? You
months.
finally asked. You want to see it?
Yeah.
All right. You
No,
wanna
I want to
see
see the paper.
it? There it is.
No,
It's like a micro dot.
Howard, let me do it. Let me do it, Howard.
Arthur
Please,
Gold is
Howard.
very serious because you do them so bad. The commercials.
That's
You really
not-
do. That's not your forte.
That's not really nice.
You don't do a good job with them. You don't.
That really.
You best not come in here.
Let me just try. Okay, give me another chance.
The only job he does a good job on is
his own stuff. Yeah.
Well, no, come on.
You don't do a good job on commercials. You're a great guest. You're one of the best guests we have, except for
But
Dr.
you
King.
best not come in here to do a commercial.
Yeah, but you best not come in here to do a commercial. You best not. You best not come in here. We're going to be calling some of your fat friends today.
That's it.
Oh, no, you are
why?
not.
I don't know why.
I brought a TV in for you. Now, how dare you?
I mean, I came to town because I'm doing Joan Rivers this afternoon, and I said, what are you laughing for?
I had to go over with you.
Huh? Go over with me.
Yeah.
Come over with me.
Oh, Joan.
She likes you. She really does.
I've had the worst day.
No, she really does like
Oh,
you.
Richard.
No, she really does.
What are you going to
Look,
do on
aren't
there?
these are pumpernickel.
Are you going to get the
bagels.
audience up and exercising?
Yes, you know he does that when he goes on talk shows.
Yeah, all those yentas.
Gets all the
You know what?
audience
It
up,
motivates
makes
them.
sweat.
It makes them feel good.
Joan is aging badly.
Oh, stop
Whoa,
that.
whoa.
Howard.
Ooh, Mama Lucian.
Howard, stop that. That's not right. She really looks good. She has a new hairdo.
Tell her that hairdo's not working.
Robin, you
And that
look so
facelift.
cute in those glasses.
And that facelift, Richard. Oh,
She
my
didn't
God.
have a facelift.
Her chin has athlete's foot.
She
didn't
did not have
facelift. Richard,
I'm
please.
telling you.
You best not come in here.
Don't come in here saying that. You best not come
Drink
in here.
this orange
I don't
juice.
drink
really good
juices. I don't
for
drink
your
juices.
cold.
No, I don't drink
Orange juice is God's version of cocaine. It really will clear you up.
This has more vitamin C than that orange juice. This plum.
Orange juice?
You know, you're better off eating a fruit than drinking the juice.
Yes, but Richard doesn't
But Richard
know
doesn't
that.
know that. Believe me. I want to show you something.
Okay.
I want to show you. I
wait a
have
minute.
put together a new tape. I am so proud of this tape.
Now, you had this big concert, I heard.
16,000 people, Nassau Coliseum.
No way.
We taped. Let me tell you what I did. I put together for my fans a documentary. Everything that now listen, when people listen to the show, they want to know what it looks like in the studio, right? So we did a lot of shooting in the studio.
You did?
Yeah. We did a lot of shooting back in the office when we had meetings. We did a lot of shooting backstage, and we shot the event. Out of 25 hours of tape, we have put together the rockingest hour-and-a-half documentary of this show, where you get to see every aspect behind the scenes as well as in front of the cameras.
This is the most wonderful thing I think I've ever heard
I
of.
want to show you some of it.
Right now?
No one else has seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Robin,
right.
have you seen it?
I just
Well,
saw a little piece
Robin
of it
was there.
this morning,
I mean,
but
no
I
one's-
was at the show.
Do you mean that this is the tape that people can buy?
Yes.
Yeah.
They can buy this?
Yeah, well, this is going to be on the tape. I'm
This-
showing
oh,
segments.
okay.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
Ready? He's
And
gonna
if
love
you
this.
don't want to
No,
have
wait a
fun,
minute, guys. Before you
best
turn
not
that-
come in here.
What? And if you don't want to have fun,
Howard,
what?
this is not a dirty tape.
no.
You know
I
that-
swear, this is my show.
We got this phone call from this lady, and she ordered a Sweatin to the Oldies, and she got in her little exercise clothes,
Richard.
and she invited all her neighbors, and she put the tape in, and it was a John Holmes porno tape.
Richard.
This was in Alton, Illinois. They got the tapes mixed up. She
Richard.
was watching John Holmes and three ladies when she should have been
Did she lose
exercising
weight?
with me.
Yeah.
She called me. She was in panic.
Yeah? Did she eat afterwards? Well, I'm saying, did it make her lose weight?
I heard you call someone a fat truck this morning. That wasn't very
Who did I
nice.
do that to?
I don't know. It was
All right, now
such a
watch this. Watch this. You're going to love this.
Howard.
16,000 people.
Okay.
All
Did
right,
you
here we go.
rewind to the right part?
I think I did.
All right.
All right, here we go.
You know, this is kind of exciting, except the people at home can't see this.
Jackie, block the door so he can't get out. All right, here we go. Are you ready? You
I'm
love
ready.
music? Do you love music?
I love
All right,
music.
here we go. You
Music
ready?
is my
You ready?
life.
Here we go.
Uh-huh.
Let's hit play. Here we go.
Okay, it's starting. Who's this?
This is Celestine. She plays the Star Spangled Banner.
With her mouth?
Yeah, but she has no arms or legs. Watch.
Isn't this sweet?
Give me a rare gift that I'm here to share with you. And all I want you to know is that God loves you too.
Oh my goodness!
Francis Scott Key just passed out.
She's playing that with her tongue. I've never seen anything like it.
Richard's copping a semi.
You're in shorts.
Yeah. Well, it's a tennis match.
You're in little white shorts.
Yeah,
you
like
copied
you.
that from me.
Yeah.
You never wore shorts like that until I started coming on the show.
Well, just watch.
She plays this with her tongue. I have never, ever in my life. She's playing that with her tongue. But you know what? That's creative.
Nice shooting, too, huh? Nice quality tape.
Look at her tongue. That is the biggest tongue I think I have ever seen.
You should hear about her sex life on here.
Now, how did you meet her?
How did we meet her,
We
Gary?
read the story about her being thrown off the boardwalk, and then we found her.
Look at Richard looking at the tape. He's fantasizing she's a man. Hey, I'm just
Wait
kidding.
a
Oh,
minute.
hey, Richard. No, come on. I want to talk about your videotapes and everything. Your
What
salad
did you
dressing.
just say to him?
I mean, you know that I'm married. You know that I have two
I know.
children.
I'm just kidding. You know, because you have an effeminate voice. That's all. I know you're into women. Okay, take it easy.
I asked Jane Fonda out.
You did?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was at the old Gringo
Is that why you have
screening.
throw up on your feet?
That's why her daughter was
That's
out
not
trying to
funny.
buy heroin.
Rob, what did she say? Robin, what did you say?
Well,
That was just a very unfortunate thing. That
what about the daughter? Yeah, I'm sure she was. What was the excuse?
They were studying. They were doing a study on buying narcotics.
Oh, I see. Well, that's different. Well, Jane Fonda's almost a man, so
No, stop it.
no, just in all seriousness,
She has a beautiful body.
she does.
Oh my goodness.
And you asked her out.
Well, I was at Old Gringo. Did you see it yet?
I hear it's horrible.
Howard,
Now
you
tell
never
the
heard
truth.
that.
I read all the reviews. It was horrible.
What was worse, Legs Diamond or Old Gringo?
Yeah. Now, you lied about Legs Diamond. You refused to come in here and tell us your real opinion. When you took Robin to see Legs Diamond.
I don't really think it's. I don't think
You
it's.
lied through your teeth. You said that it was horrible.
I don't think it's good to be negative to people. I just don't think it's good, Howard. It doesn't pay off. When you die and you go up to the pearly gates, St. Peter's and it goes, you were very ugly to people. 6 months in purgatory.
Now
I'm
listen,
telling
I got to
you.
take a break. When we come back, I want to talk about everything that's going on with you, and I want to show you more of my videotape. I have some other stuff.
I can't believe that woman's tongue.
I'll show you a couple other highlights. I'm very anxious for you to see it.
Was that the beginning?
Yeah.
What
That
a
kicks
nice
off-
way to begin.
And you tell us about how you asked out Jane Fonda. And, no, what do you mean that's it? I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
You did not make a
I
mistake.
did. I made a mistake.
I am just a target for your humor.
Oh, that's
I
so
am.
unfair. That is so unfair to say. I've been waiting for you to come in.
No, you haven't. You're smiling, Howard.
I have. I missed you. You're the best. You're the best. You know what I meant.
Oh, are you going to a commercial now? Can I do
Was
it?
Jane, did you really meet Jane?
Uh-huh.
Jane Fonda? Was she
I
upset
was
about
sitting at
that
Old Ringo.
pockmarked husband of hers? Was
Well, she dumped
Oh,
him.
now don't make fun of bad skin.
No?
It's really hereditary. It really has nothing to do with Hayden. His parents had bad skin. Well, they did. And, acne is a very difficult thing. I mean, I began buying stock in Clearasil as just a child.
Right.
Didn't you have pimples?
No, I don't know. His face looks like a relief map of Peru. And,
He's a
it's just
very
amazing to me.
intelligent man.
He's intelligent, I guess, because he got Jane Fonda to support him all those years.
Howard.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. Hey, anyway, so now this movie you made with Jim J. Bullock.
It's not made yet.
All right, what is the name of it again? Stop eating.
Look.
What
why
is the
don't
name
you
of the
grab
movie?
this? Just
What do
grab
you
this
mean? Why are you embarrassed by this?
I am not embarrassed by this, but it's a long way off. We could talk about the Broadway show. We could talk about my salad dressing.
What about a Broadway show? Wait,
Tons?
tell me that.
Pounds.
Pounds?
Robin?
Pounds is a Broadway show?
And I was
That's
going
the Broadway show he's working on.
to.
What is this Broadway show? In other words,
I'm
what?
doing a musical next year.
A musical?
About fat people.
No,
And
it's
you are
about
gonna
a
be in
fat
it?
form.
And you'll be in it?
Uh-huh. And I was going to tell you about it, but then, of course, somebody who's directly involved in it, you
This will
began
be-
knocking and saying negative things
Who
about
is
it.
that?
involved?
Charles
Peter?
Nelson Riley is directing.
Oh, really?
We're not knocking him. We enjoy
Look
him.
at you laughing.
No, I think that's interesting.
He directed The Nerds.
All right. Everybody over there.
Okay.
Everybody.
Go ahead.
Places,
Come on, enjoy
everyone.
yourself.
Places.
Take a little knife and fork and hurt somebody's heart.
Richard, repeat after me. Rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. It's a
Okay.
warm-up.
All right.
Say rain,
Fine,
rain,
fine.
rain,
You know
where he got his-
line.
You know where he got his directorial experience?
Jupiter, Florida. Everybody knows that. With the Burt Reynolds
right.
Dinner Theater.
Absolutely.
Closed.
Yes, is that a horror? People like Farrah Fawcett got their start there. All right, anyway, so no kidding. So you signed up Charles Nelson Riley.
He's directing.
And who else will be in it?
Well-
Peter Allen, Harvey Firestein?
Pardon me? That's it.
Oh,
That's
what do you
Never
mean?
mind. Never
Come on,
mind.
who else is going to be in it?
No, let's see some more of your video.
All right,
You just
thank
want to put down my life.
I'm not. I want to know. I'm excited. I was hoping for a
Said
part in the
things.
play.
And I can't believe you don't have my salad spray in here.
Wait, we don't have any salad
I
in
sent
here.
you a
Oh.
huge box of my salad dressing. And
Let's
you know
take a
that's the
look
truth.
at it.
And you know it's... Stop it, Howard.
What?
And you know it's the truth. It's just... Have you tasted it yet?
Yeah.
It's delicious. We love it.
Well, why didn't you have it in here?
I mean, what, physically have the bottle in
I
here?
thought we were going to have a little taste test this morning.
Richard, you're losing your
Dijon
marbles.
vinaigrette and
You're
Roma
losing your
cheese.
you're losing your mind.
Why? Salads are so good for you no matter... You eat salads, Robin.
Of course, but that's where the salad is at home,
I wanna
and
play
that's
you-
where your dressing is.
Nassau Coliseum, 16,000 people. I want to play some of the
Well,
video.
how did you feel with 16,000
Hey, people in video, people in Philadelphia can order this video. You
Yeah,
know.
and
Call-
Washington, right?
And if you don't get in on the first
Hi,
mailing,
Philadelphia.
if you
Hi,
don't-
Paoli. Do you know my office?
if you don't get in on the first mailing, then you won't get your tape for like months.
Howard,
What?
my offices are in Philadelphia. In,
Okay,
in Paoli.
okay. So,
In Paoli.
all right, now listen.
Well, a lot of people there listen to you, and I guess maybe you're not very interested in that, are you?
Well, pay
Are
me
you?
a compliment and listen to what I'm saying for 2 seconds here, all right? Now listen.
I don't know, since you've done this show, your attitude has changed.
Well, you perform in front of 16,000 people. Watch this. Just watch this. I want your reaction. I want your audio
but
reaction.
promise me something.
What?
We can call Michael Lebronco after we see this.
Okay. All right, here we go.
No, I meant it. I meant
Here we
Howard.
go.
Look at me.
Yes, we can. Okay, here we go. Who's Michael Lebronco, Robin? All right,
Oh,
who
that's
cares?
one of his fat people.
Okay, here we go.
Not anymore.
Here we go. Here we go. All right, just watch this. What happened? Let's watch. Just watch this, okay? 16,000 people.
What is this? What is
Just
he
watch.
doing?
Just watch. That's lighter fluid.
It's lighter fluid.
Yeah, just watch. Just watch.
Who is this guy?
Vinny Mazzio.
Don't do it. Vinny, don't do it. Vinny.
Here we go. Here we go. Just watch this.
Oh my God, I can't watch this. No, I can't watch this. Oh! Oh! My- Oh!
It's on fire.
You know, that's very dangerous.
No.
We didn't make him do it.
Who is that person?
A mental case. Just got out of a marijuana clinic.
And he actually he just lit himself.
What is it, John?
How your mom's on the line?
What's my mother want?
Mom's on the line.
Oh, who wants to talk to that loud
I want to
mouth?
talk to her. Let me talk to your mom. Put her on.
Oh,
Put her on.
what does she want?
Mom?
Hello.
Hi, Mom.
Called to say hi to you, Richard.
Oh, Mrs. Stern, how are you?
We really missed you.
What do you call every day?
Mom?
Did I call every day? Well, what kind of a statement is that?
It's a horrible, disgusting
What are you now, the
statement.
official greeter of all the guests?
Howard, behave yourself. And I wanted to tell you, you know how I love Richard. I want you to be nice to
I
him.
am nice.
He's
to
never
what is
nice
this?
to me. You know when he's nice to me? When we go to a commercial, he lets me, he comes over and he hugs
Robin,
me
what
and
have I
everything.
said to the guy? I've said,
You've been
you look
joking
great,
and
your
having
salad
fun
dressing
with
is great.
Mom?
Keep it up, Howard.
Mom,
Keep it
let me
up.
ask you a question. Did you go to this thing?
I did, and I missed you, Richard. I thought I surely was going to meet you there.
But you know what? I wasn't even invited.
Well,
knew you weren't
he
And
in
wouldn't
town.
Gary
wouldn't come.
Gary called me in Los Angeles, and I was sitting in the living room with my dogs, and I was
Oh.
watching CNN, and Gary
The
called.
dogs
and
were
we
watching
talked.
CNN too?
We all watched
Howard, you
CNN.
should have invited Richard. You
Why didn't you
really
invite
should.
me?
Yeah, well-
Seriously.
Tell
Howard,
my
why?
mother about that. Tell my mother the movie with Jim J. Bullock. You know.
Oh, stop it. Now, you were sitting in the audience?
Tell her
Yes,
about Mo-
I was.
Tell her
What
about,
did you think?
Tell her about
Well, I didn't see too good, Richard. My seats weren't too good.
Oh, get out of here. You're off your rocker.
My seats weren't too good, Richard. I know that you would get good seats for your mother, right?
Ma, I think you're off your rocker.
Now, let
Off
me.
my rocker.
What are you talking about with the seats? Those seats were great that I got you.
Did you sit in them?
Yes. I know exactly where they were. I found out where they were. I asked.
Mom, did you think was it a good show?
It was good. The fans love Howard. They really love Howard, and it always comes through.
Did he introduce you?
No.
In other words, he didn't say,
Yeah, well,
my
that's-
mother
He did.
is in the audience.
So I did, and then we went to her, and do you know what she was? She was...
He scanned the audience. He says, "Where's my mom?" And the minute he saw me, he turned away.
Wait a second. Stop for a minute. Stop for a minute.
So don't
Robin,
think you're the only one he
is my
abuses,
mother
Richard.
off her rocker?
I have to say, he did introduce you.
What did he say, Robin?
He said, "Where's my mother?
That's
My
it.
mother's here. Where's my mother?" When you stood up, he said, "There she is."
That's it.
I couldn't even see her.
That was.
You didn't bring her on the stage or anything?
My mother doesn't understand that if there's 16,000 people in the audience that I don't spot her right away, there's something wrong with me as a son.
Right.
You know
What was
what,
he
Ma?
supposed to do?
Howard,
You should have had me at your side, Howard.
you should have brought her up on stage.
Right.
Oh, please.
And there could have been maybe like a little movie of you as a child. Little
She's
pictures
in.
of you
She's
at your
all
birthday
over the
party,
backstage.
at your bris,
She's all
at the bar mitzvah.
She's all over the backstage. When you see the videotape, she's all over the backstage.
Mom,
Yes.
did Howard have a bar mitzvah?
Yes, he did.
Where
he
was
had
it?
a wonderful bar mitzvah. It was at the Colonnade on Long Island.
That
Really?
burned down.
Yeah, it burned down.
Did he get up and do the Hananoi thing?
Yeah, he did everything. He was wonderful. He is a wonderful son.
Oh.
But, you know, sometimes...
Why?
he's a
What
little-
is the purpose of this call?
I wanted you to be nice to Richard.
Thank you.
You want me to be nice to
And
Richard?
you know how I love Richard Simmons. You know
You love
how I
him? Then have him on your show and be nice to him. I gotta go.
This is my
Don't
show.
hang up on her like
I'm
that.
hanging up on
That's
her.
your mother.
You're not hanging up
I'm
on
hanging
Don't
up.
you
wouldn't
hang
do
up on
such a
her.
thing.
All right, Ma. Goodbye.
Mrs. Stern, you have a very, very happy morning, and I hope
Thank
to.
you. And I love when you're on, Richard.
And you
So
know,
do I.
the
What
next-
is this? I resent you calling
Don't get
in.
angry with Howard. He really doesn't mean it. He is a good person.
I'm not being mean. Why is this mean? Why would you call up and say I'm
Thank you, Mrs. Stern. I really
Okay.
appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Ma.
You
Thank
know
you.
how to be nice.
Oh, okay.
I taught
Thank you.
how to be nice.
Yes.
Be on your best behavior.
All
Richard
right. Thank
is
you, Ma.
lovely.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye, Richard. I'll
Bye,
see you
Mom.
soon. Bye-bye.
Isn't she a
Ma,
sweetheart?
do me a favor. Dad is busy climbing the walls. He hasn't had any in 25 years.
Bye, Howard.
Why don't you go give him
Don't.
instead
Stop
of
it. Don't
calling
talk to her like that. Howard,
instead of sublimating sexual drives?
she hung up on you.
How dare she?
That
How
she doesn't want to
dare
talk
she?
about.
Yeah, now she hangs up.
I have to tell you, you know, we have been doing this show for
Yes.
quite a long time,
And you are a friend.
Is that the royal we?
and one of the people that we've always talked
I
to,
believe so. Yes, he's holding out his hand so I'll kiss his ring. Yeah.
one of the people we've talked to is really such a success story and has helped motivated so many. And we were kind of the first people to talk to him on the show.
Oh, here we go.
Wait a moment.
Do we have to call right now?
Yes, you promised me that after we saw this thing, we were going to call. Okay? Now listen to me. This is a man that wrote me 905 pounds. Howard, now listen to this.
Oh, again. So he lost weight.
Wait a minute. He's gone from 905 to 700 to 600 to 500 to 400 to 300 and now to 2. The man has just made the Guinness Book of Records. He has lost over 700 pounds.
Do you know what that means, Howard? He can now shop at the big men, tall men's.
Yeah, he's down to just being a
Hold
regular
it.
fat guy.
He can actually go in and wear a medium now.
Really?
He's over 6 feet tall, and Michael's at work, and I want to call him, and I want you to congratulate him.
What do they do? Do they
He-
do you have to go
19
for an
years
operation,
ago-
have him like cut away all the fat?
19 months ago, he started dealing meal, and he started eating
Wow.
right, and he is. And
Stuff really
wait, I
works.
got to tell you the best part of this.
Okay.
About 500 people tried out for my new video. All my students tried
What
out.
new video?
Sweatin to the Oldies Part 2. I just taped it last
You are
week.
kidding. What music did you put in it?
Locomotion, Breaking Up Is Hard to Do, My Boyfriend's Back, Big Girls Don't Cry,
Aren't those the same songs he has in
I
the other one?
think-
Jailhouse
sounds
Rock,
like the
Hot
same
Town,
music.
Summer in the City, Respect, Rescue Me, and Pretty Woman. All brand new songs.
all your favorites?
In a 50s diner. Now, wait a minute. Here's the best part. So I had to choose only 16 people out of 500 people to be in the video.
Right.
And I flew Michael Hebronco from Brooklyn
Mm-hmm.
into L.A. to do the video, and he's in the
Oh,
video.
that's so special.
I mean, when he saw the video,
That
he
is
was...
so beautiful.
You don't mean it. No,
I do.
you're
That is
laughing.
just such a
Why are you
Did
laughing?
he cry when he saw himself in the video?
Did he cry?
I cried.
You cried.
You know what? Here's the man, when he first saw the first video, he was over 600 pounds. He was in a wheelchair.
Oh.
And now he's in the tape, Robin. I think that is such a
Are you
great...
going to talk to
know,
Joan? Are you going to talk to Joan today about serious stuff? A personal life and...
Well, to tell you the truth, Michael Lebronco and Rosemarie Carnamola,
Are gonna be
who's
in
lost
Joan?
628 pounds.
How
And you've
big
talked
is
to her.
Rosemary now?
She's 210. So she's lost 628 now.
Very good.
And I mean, it's a whole new life
You
for
can
these
ask Joan
people.
about Edgar and stuff on TV.
Howard, stop it.
You're not going to bring it up?
No, I'm not going to bring it up. No, of course I'm not going to bring it up. I happen to really think her hairdo looks good, Robin.
Really?
I don't.
And
I don't think it suits her.
And I happen to think she's dressing nice, and I like her interviews.
You know, Joan lost 168 pounds.
Howard, stop it. Howard,
Why?
I mean it.
Why? What do you
No,
mean?
you're going to talk about her husband again. I know that.
I know I am.
Give me a piece of paper so I can write this number down. I want you to dial it.
Okay.
It's so excited. I mean, you cannot believe this. Can you believe he was in the video, Robin?
No, I can't believe
Who,
that,
Edgar?
Richard.
Okay,
All
all right.
I'm kidding.
Fine.
I'm kidding.
No, okay,
that's all.
fine.
That's all. Fine.
That's fine.
That's it.
Okay.
You're making
That's
a
the
Broadway
number.
play? Whose money is it? Who's putting up the money for it?
Howard, just
No, on the Broadway play, is it all your own money you're putting up?
Oh, no, there's investors. You know, you put a group of
I see.
people
And you
together.
didn't ask me to invest?
Huh?
I know it's going to be a smash.
What?
I'm saying you didn't ask me to invest?
I want you to try something. Would you just take 3 of these?
Put your pants back on. I'm not
No,
trying
stop. No, here.
that. All right.
Here, take these. I have found a vitamin, Robin.
Here he goes again.
Honest to goodness.
Oh, I'm not taking
Every time you come in here, you found a vitamin.
You take 3 of these.
No, I don't want that.
No, wait, it's potassium B.
I have that.
It's the best pill in the world. Try that. You take this, and in 30 minutes,
What happened?
your whole
We'll start
body.
acting like him.
In 30 minutes, your whole body is filled
All
with
right.
complete energy.
Let me take a
You've
break.
Never had anything like.
Let me take a break.
We're
and
going to
then
call
needed
Michael.
an
You said we were
energy
going to
pill?
call Michael.
I'm going to line it up during the break.
Let's take the wait before we take the break. Let's take the pills together because I want you
Okay.
to see this. Okay?
All right, come on.
You ready?
Yeah.
No, now don't act like.
Wait
you're
a minute.
gonna
I'll
them.
take them.
I'll take 'em.
I'll
Here,
take them.
take 3.
I
Give-
want to
give
see
3
this.
to Robin. 3 to Robin. Okay.
1,
1, 2, 3. You put them behind your
He
ear,
palmed
and I
those
saw it.
pills. He palmed those
I
pills.
saw it.
They're like horse pills.
No, these give you the most unbelievable burst of energy you have ever felt in your.
Whoa.
No,
Whoa,
seriously.
yum.
No, take them,
I
Howard.
did.
No. Did you take them? You didn't take them? It's potassium B. It's the best thing in the whole world. Really? Did you, Robin? Did you take 3?
Yeah.
I'm taking
All
them
Let's
now.
call Michael. Come on, you promised.
I
Let's
will
go.
only call Michael under one condition. You answer my every question about this Broadway play. Now, you are writing this Broadway play?
Well, Bruce Valanche, who's written for Lily Tomlin and Bette Midler.
Oh,
and
really?
everybody.
Comedian?
Yeah, he's a great comedian. And Artie Butler and Earl Brown did the music. And it's a Broadway show about a fat farm.
And you're the leader of the Fat Farm?
Well, it's a mother-son team. It's my mother and me.
Your real mother?
No, not my real
Who's
mother.
playing your mother?
Carol Channing's looking at the script. What are you laughing at?
Who did you say is going to
What
play
were
his
you
mother?
laughing at? What were you laughing at?
Who's playing his mother?
Well, several people.
Michael?
That's not. That's it.
I didn't say it, he did.
I don't care. It goes as the whole room.
Now, who's playing the mother for real?
Well, Carol Channing.
Can you
has the
imagine
script.
her voice and his voice?
Oh, it'll be unbelievable.
In the same play?
I think it's
She's
a great casting.
one of the most brilliant women in theater today.
Oh, yes. Well, her and Artie Johnson.
That's it.
I'm just kidding.
Stop it.
Are we going to
Richard.
call Michael?
Well,
Let's call him right
and
now.
Michael will be really playing your mother?
Oh, stop! You know, you make.
Because Michael is sexier than Carol Channing. Who do you think's sexier, Michael or Carol Channing?
It's got to be
Roll of
Michael.
All right, no,
funny,
wait a
very
second.
funny.
No, get this. Let me get this straight.
She is a legend.
When will
She's
the
a
music,
legend.
When will this
In her
musical
own
be
mind.
ready? Because I'm excited about it. I really am. I'm not kidding. Because I'm going to come to the opening night.
Well, it looks like we're going to open in London. We're going to go to London for
Well,
6
we'll come
weeks.
there.
Yeah.
And then we're going to hit 5 cities and then come to New York. But it's a great
What
show.
5 cities will you hit?
Dallas,
This is already written.
Cleveland.
You've seen the script.
I wrote the script.
I thought Michael wrote the script.
No, Bruce
Artie.
Valanche and I wrote the script, and Artie Butler and Earl Brown.
Now, you
did
and
the
this
music.
Bruce Valanche were locked in a room writing for how long?
Oh, stop it!
Why?
Howard, we were not
Why?
locked in a room.
Well, I mean, you were alone in a room writing a lot.
No, there was the lady who was typing, and we were
Right.
working.
So
That's
you
how
were
you work.
chaperoned.
Were you writing or writing?
Howard, I want you to dial. That's it.
Were you chaperoned?
All I do.
Were you chaperoned during the writing session?
Houston, I don't seem to understand it.
In other words, the whole time you wrote, you were there with a secretary.
Yeah.
So you do admit to that. Mm-hmm. So at no point when you were writing did the secretary leave the room. So and then you wrote it with him.
Dial the number.
One second, I've just got a couple more questions.
Oh, no. This is not divorce court. Dial the number. Come on, it's right there. You promised me we were going to do it. Just dial it.
And let me just understand one thing. You wrote this.
And all these phones are ringing, hundreds of phones, and we're not giving away any Sweatin to the oldies. Call. Now try to please be nice. The guy has been through a lot.
Oh, come on. He must be happy by now.
Oh, he's very happy. But you know how Howard gets, and he makes fun of people. And
Stop it. He must have a sense of humor.
Howard.
Oh, God, I stink.
Oh, why?
Hi, Spencer Mead. It's Richard Simmons calling. Is Michael there?
Hold on, Richard.
Thanks. Wonder how she knew it was me.
This is the guy who lost how many pounds?
Yeah, ask him.
Okay, all right. Let me handle this. Don't talk in that loud tone. I can't hear him.
I don't know how Richard stays so thin. He's eating a dozen bagels.
Yeah, how about slowing down, pal?
Hello?
Michael?
Hi, Richard.
Hi, Michael.
It's the Howard.
How you doing?
It's Howard Stern show. We're on the radio.
Oh, good morning, Howard.
Now, Michael, you lost a lot of weight.
A couple of pounds, yeah.
Now, Richard said you used to look like Chubsy Wubsy
Stop
from
it.
the Little Rascals.
How?
But now you
Michael.
look thin, right?
I'm not thin, but I'm healthier.
How much weight did you lose?
I've lost 706 pounds.
You're out of the wheelchair?
And you're bragging
Yes, I
about
am.
that little weight loss? Wow, that's amazing.
He's in the Guinness Book of Records, Howard.
And you were in a wheelchair?
I was walking with a walker with braces and crutches, yeah.
Oh,
Really?
dear.
Yes,
And so that means
I
with
couldn't
no
fit into a
exercise, you lost
I
some.
couldn't fit into a wheelchair, Howard.
Really?
I had a 115-inch waist.
So how did you get? Like, what kind of wheelchair did you have? Because you,
115-inch waist?
like your butt would get caught on the armrest.
Howard.
What? I'm just
Howard.
saying. What?
Howard.
What?
He just said he couldn't fit in the wheelchair.
So where did he?
He was in a walker. He was just in a regular
My
chair.
wife used to carry a chair with me.
You're kidding?
Yeah.
And you were married?
I still am married.
And has a beautiful child, Mikey.
Really?
That's right, Mikey.
And you're all eating healthy now, right?
Yes, we are.
That's what it took, right? You started what? You took the little cards out of the packets.
I started 20 months ago. Richard sent me this little box, and I laughed. I didn't think this box was going to save my life.
Yeah, there's no food in it.
Howard.
There was cards.
Right. You ate the
Right.
cards. I mean, you
And
looked at the cards.
And and those cards have taught me that I can eat anything I want if I eat normal portions.
Well, Richard,
And I
you...
plan my meals, and I don't have to suffer and not ever eat the foods I always like.
Richard,
So you still
Michael, it was
losing?
so proud when I saw you on Sweatin to the Oldies.
Richard, you are a
Richard,
saint.
it was an unbelievable moment in my life. I don't think it will ever be met
Hey,
again.
when you see Richard's play, you'll go back to eating like a pig, I guarantee.
Howard, stop.
I'm
Howard.
just kidding.
Howard.
Come on, what?
Please stay away from that play.
Just stay away from that play.
Howard, the compulsion is always there, but
I
we just have
understand.
to hope we keep it in check. Gotta take one moment at a time.
You're going to play the mother. Did you know that?
Oh, stop
It's
it.
okay, I'll play anything for Richard.
Really?
Anything.
Now-
Watch what you say. He'll be over there in 5 minutes.
Stop. Howard.
I'm kidding.
Howard.
I'm kidding.
Michael, we're going to see each other in the Joan Rivers show.
Yes, we're going to do Joan's show today. Oh boy, we're going to have fun.
Are you a little nervous?
You know,
Didn't
Richard,
I see you in
Richard,
what?
I don't know. That's not good. I'm not nervous.
You're not?
No.
No, you'll be
Wait a
fine
minute.
because Richard will be sitting next to you. Richard requests one thing. He's too embarrassed to ask this himself. Would you
Howard.
please wear the Cub Scout uniform.
Howard, stop it.
Richard.
No, didn't I see you in a magazine not too long ago?
You might have seen me. I was in one of those national...
Like Star or National
The
Enquirer?
Enquirer. We were in the centerfold of the Enquirer.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
You
Well,
and
listen, congratulations.
Rosemary.
I'm telling you.
Thank you very much, Howard.
what do you do
And
with,
how
like-
are you, Robin?
I'm fine.
But what do you do
I'm
with like
glad
all
you're
the
doing so
what do you
well.
do with all the extra skin and stuff?
Well, the extra skin, there's exercising, and that has tightened up a lot. But when you're 905 pounds and now 199, the skin does hang. And that surgically has to be removed.
I
I've had
see.
50 pounds of it removed already.
Really?
Really? Do they keep it like in a box or something so you can see it? out there?
Howard!
Howard! Thank you, Michael.
Do they save it just in case you're going to need it?
Yeah.
No, but there's now a lot of people when they get this operation, they donate their
They
skin
donate it.
Oh, to the burn
to
centers
the burn
and stuff?
centers.
You guys have similar vocal quality.
They didn't ask me that.
You know,
last
Michael
year.
didn't always talk like that.
What?
You're starting to talk like Richard. I'm telling you. Be careful.
My pleasure. My
Michael,
pleasure.
I love you. Give my love to everybody at
Okay,
Spencer
Richard,
Mead.
I'll see you later.
And I'll see
Howard,
you
take
today.
care.
And please, and good luck to you. Don't eat anymore. And do me a favor, if you have that extra skin
Oh,
around,
you can eat. You can eat.
make
You
a
just gotta
suitcase
eat
out of it
correctly.
for me.
Howard. I love you, Michael.
I love you,
Bye,
Richard.
Mike.
Bye.
Good luck, Michael.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Wasn't he sweet?
Well, there's a success
He has
story.
like a whole new life.
Come here. Wait, just stop talking for a second.
No, you're going to be ugly. I know it's coming.
You are an angel.
Oh, stop.
You are the Mother Teresa of weight loss.
You should get a Nobel Prize. I don't know why they're giving him to Mother
very,
Teresa.
very good man. I'm going to say something. You come in here.
Stop,
Wait, no, now you're going to stop me from saying something nice,
Go
right?
ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You come in here dressed in very tight, skimpy shorts. All right? He dresses flamboyantly. I'll say that.
People might take him for a joke just looking at him.
You know, he is the Liberace of weight loss. He dresses in the flamboyant outfits. But I'm going to say something. I'm going to say it right now. The work you have done with this young man, this heavy-set young man.
Howard, stop.
Even though he does talk like you now.
Howard, stop.
There are some drawbacks.
There are drawbacks to the method. And even though at times you embarrass Rip Taylor himself, I have to say you've done good work.
He's now yoking Jackie in a corner.
We'll be back right after these words. Tell Robin the real names of your dogs.
Scarlett, Ashley, Chrissy, Pitty Pat, Melanie, and Martha.
Charles, Jim J.
That's not funny.
Rip,
That's
Rock.
That's
Come on, I'm just kidding. All right, now.
Are these people that are calling and talk to us? Hello? Hello?
Did you order your videotape yet?
Hello?
You order your videotape yet?
No.
Why are you waiting?
Well, Howard, I didn't have the money yet. I'm going to get it.
All
you know
I'm
what?
saying is,
I'll buy it for him. What is your name?
Mike.
Well, let's get Michael's address, and I will buy the video for him.
Excuse me.
I'll buy the Howard Stern video for this man.
Excuse me.
What?
Excuse me.
Let me do this if I want.
You don't. This guy doesn't.
Oh my God! Look at the phone's lighting. Look. No, I will.
Howard, can I ask you a couple questions?
I'm going to ask you a question. What do you do for a living?
Drywall taper.
All right, and you don't have.
I love wallpaper.
$29 for a tape.
I'm going to pay for it.
Howard, I'm on unemployment.
Listen to me.
You know what I'm going to do?
Unemployment.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy the first 10 people that we talk to.
No, you're not.
I'm going to buy them the Howard Stern video.
I'm not
yes,
allow
I
you
am.
to do it.
Why not?
Because you're not doing it.
If I want to do it, I'll do it. The first 10 people
Because you're a big phoney.
Why?
Because you're not going to do it.
I am going to do it.
No, you're not.
Every person that's ever called for a deal of meal.
Oh, man.
Where's the money? You're so full of it.
Hey, Robin.
Yeah.
Oh, there's your checkbook. Just put that away.
Yes, I did. Yes.
Excellent. I didn't hear you talk about that or anything.
You got to watch her. You got to watch her tennis match.
That's fantastic.
Okay, Howard.
I'm going to get
All I'm saying is, if you don't order now,
I am making a check.
You're going to be in the second mailing. You won't get it for a couple of months.
I am making a checkout for the next.
You have to give us the address to order.
Oh, yes, you were supposed to give that post office box and everything that they can send it to.
I am giving a check right now to Howard.
Get out of here with your check. I'm not taking your check.
Oh, yes, you are taking my check.
That's probably the
And
bogus checkbook anyway.
Gary, I want to buy the 10 people. Gary, I want to buy 10 people the Howard Stern. Why can't I do that?
You have a driver's license and a major credit card?
I do.
All right. Where is your post office box information?
A couple more questions?
Well, quickly.
Howard,
would you do the news with us? Would you
Yes.
do the news with us?
But I want to buy this gentleman a Howard Stern tape. Why do you want to take that away from me?
I don't want to allow
Why
that.
can't I do that?
I'm not allowing it.
Why won't you allow it?
I don't want to take your money.
I want to give 10 people a Howard Stern video as a Hanukkah
You're
present.
insincere.
Why is that insincere when I want to do that? That's not fair.
You can send me one of your tapes and I'll buy the Howard tape.
Yeah, how's that?
No, I'll send you a Sweatin to the Oldies, but I want to treat 10 of your fans to...
I'm sick of him.
That's not nice. That is not nice.
Unemployment is not a good reason.
It is a good reason.
No,
the man is out of work.
He could get work.
Howard,
I
am really offended. I really am.
Who are you? Who are you?
offended?
You don't have to sit here and insult me.
I didn't insult you. I wanted to buy presents.
I could give the guy a free tape. I don't have to get
Well,
your
you
money.
didn't say you were going to give him a free tape. You didn't care.
How dare you?
I can't believe it.
Embarrass me like that.
I can't believe this.
How dare you? One-upsmanship, huh, pal?
We didn't even get his address. Now he didn't get the Sweatin to the
cares?
Oldies, and he didn't get your video.
Believe me. He should be out sweating to his job.
That's not nice, Howard. It happens to a lot
Listen,
of people.
you're pretty astute politically. I would like you to comment on the news with us.
The what?
The news.
Like the news?
Yes.
Who's going to read the news?
Robin.
He doesn't know that I do the news?
You didn't know that, but that's what Robin does on the show?
She does the news?
Oh, Richard.
Well, I didn't know, Robin. I thought you were just part of the team.
I am a part of the team, but I also do the news.
Look at the phones. Look at this, Howard.
Just
Howard,
calm
look
down,
over here.
calm down, Richard.
Look at all the phones that are lit because
relax.
they want a Howard Stern tape, and I would like to, as a present, why can't I do that? That really hurts my feelings.
That's right. Your feelings are going to have to be hurt. Now, you wanted to hear some Leona Helmsley material that we put together? Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear it?
Hello, Richard.
Richard's hoping the calls will be from all fatzos trying to sign up for that dealer meal.
Yeah.
You think that's funny, don't you? You do. You really do think that's funny.
All right. Now, let's just say the big news really is this morning that Richard has announced plans for a Broadway show starring himself in a singing capacity.
Howard.
Right.
Oh, come on. I'm excited about this. Allow me.
Why can't we talk to some people and give away some of the Howard Stern videos?
You're embarrassing me. Put away that.
Shall I just make it out to Howard Stern, or would you just like it to Cash?
Cash would be better. I mean, if I have to be embarrassed, make it out to Cash. All right. Anyway, so where were we?
We're going to do the news with Robin to see what's happening in the day. When you least expect it, you're elected. She's the star today. Our news girl, Robin, with the news.
And will you be singing in that voice on Broadway? Or are you going to put on a different voice? Because you have different
We
voices.
won't need to go into the theater. We'll hear it out.
We could just stand outside and hear the show. We don't have to pay.
Who has to pay?
How much will it be a ticket? Seriously.
Howard, you're
$55?
You're asking me questions that are just so ridiculous.
Do you really think it'll take off the plate? I mean, you have high hopes?
Well, I think that the music is great. It's funny.
Sing me a song
It makes
from
you
it, please.
laugh. It makes you
Robin,
cry.
wouldn't you be honored?
But you know
Yes,
what?
I would.
Anybody who ever sees this show will never, ever make fun of an overweight person again.
Sing a song, please.
No, I'm not
going
going to sing a song.
Please.
We're doing the news now.
Sing. Just give me a couple of lines from one of the songs. Please, I would die to hear it. Please.
I can't.
Honor us.
I can't.
All seriousness, no comments made afterwards. Please.
No, you won't take the phone calls? You won't let
I'll
me give
take phone calls and do news if you will just sing me a couple of bars. Please, from the new play.
Howard, stop
Since
it.
when
Robin,
are you...
just please do the news.
Come on, Richard. One song.
I can't sing them. I mean,
Since
I
when
can't.
are you embarrassed?
It's not
You're
that I'm
always
embarrassed.
on, Richard.
You're not allowed to sing the songs until they're fully copyrighted.
5 seconds of a song. What is the title of the song?
Well, there's the first opening number.
Which is?
Well, it's the day before everyone's... No, you got your hand on a button. You're going to do something.
my mic.
You're going to do something.
It's the day before.
It's the day before everyone has to go to the Fat Farm. And they sing this fabulous song called The Last Supper. Because that's what happens. The day before people go, they kind of gorge on
They
food.
gorge.
And the first song is called The Last Supper.
Well, you don't sing that one.
No, I don't sing that
Give
one.
me a couple of... The Last Supper.
It's the last
Supper.
All my life, my friends have been my Dr. Pepper upper. It's my last supper, my last supper. Dear Lord, won't you make the supper last? That's the first song.
Oh.
Wasn't that fun?
That sounds like a Broadway song.
It was. It's a fun song.
You
It's
think
a good
that
show.
Barbra Streisand or Barry Manilow will be recording that?
Oh, yeah. Probably.
You heard Barbra Streisand's new song?
You're just telling me you hated it during the
We're not
commercial.
I said I loved it. We're not making love anymore. Have you heard it? We're not making love anymore. Have you
I
heard
just
it?
want to go on record as saying we haven't made love ever.
No. Have you heard her song? It's a beautiful
yeah.
song.
In fact, it's kind of interesting. I saw her album cover, and she's like posed on a couch with when she tries to be sexy. Does she realize she's not
She's
sexy?
not coming off sexy?
I think there's something very sensuous about Barbara.
So who are your favorite artists? Barbra Streisand, Liza, and Judy. Judy. I know your.
Have
whole
you
story.
heard Billy Joel's new song?
Yes.
It is so
Very
unbelievable.
good. Very good.
I memorized the words.
So that's a pretty interesting song. The song that you wrote for your play.
Oh, The Last Supper?
I hear the boarding up the theater as we speak.
That's not funny.
No, I like
See?
it. I like
See?
it.
I knew.
No,
I like
come
it.
on.
I knew it.
Richard.
I knew just
I like
one
it.
moment if I did something that you...
Oh, how dare you.
Look at the phones.
All right, Robin, come on. Let's do a little news and we'll take some calls.
Let's do some news.
Can we give them a Howard Stern?
You must have been very happy when you picked up the paper today and saw the headlines because something you've been saying for years is now in print.
Yeah.
The last day of Martin Luther King's life, how did he spend it? Womanizing.
White women?
I don't know. They don't say they're white women, but one of the women was a representative in the Kentucky legislature. Do you think she was black at that time?
Ooh, Martin Luther King had white broads. Ooh, that's so good being a reverend.
The day of his death, He spent it, Ralph Abernathy says in his new book, the same way he spent many others, womanizing. He had a date with 2 different women and argued with a third before he was shot that morning.
I have a white mistress. I have a white mistress. Good God Almighty, a white mistress at last.
Howard, that is so...
Who is that?
Howard.
I hear a voice. God, is that you?
Howard, this
or
is
is that an effeminate man? What? Wait a second. Is that a woman or a man? It's Richard Simmons. I have a white mistress, Richard Simmons.
Howard, stop this. Howard, we're supposed to be doing the news.
I'm telling
We're
you the
supposed to
news.
be doing the
I'm
news.
telling you the news.
I want to know when you're getting married. I want to know. You keep saying you're getting married. I want to know when you're getting married already. You are married?
He is not.
What is the news? I thought this was the news.
King, who was married, had a great difficulty.
What about
with
stuff
the
like weather, what's
deprivation
happening in New York?
Well,
of
come on,
life
wait.
on the road, Howard, according to Ralph Abernathy, who was his right-hand man.
This doesn't shock you, Richard?
He said, we all understood and believed in the biblical prohibition against sex outside of marriage. It was just that he had a particularly difficult time with that temptation. It wasn't that he necessarily went out looking for women. Women found him.
Wow.
I just think this is a
He writes
horrible
that the
thing
night
to say.
after
Robin,
King...
how could
Wait
you
a
be...
minute.
Why?
How
It's good
can
to
you
say
be reading this?
Why? It's good to
Listen
say
this.
This is not true. He's not here to defend himself. He's
Abernathy writes that the night after King made his famous I have been to the mountaintop speech.
Yes.
He took Abernathy to the house of a female friend. Now, what kind of guy is this? I like guys like this who take you along with them.
To watch.
And then they disappear into a room with a woman for 2 or 3 hours.
Right.
And then they come out, buckling their pants and it's time to go.
Wet dreams at last. Wet dreams at last.
Howard.
Good God Almighty.
Howard, stop.
I've been to the mountaintop, and there were 2 naked white women, and their breasts were so silky smooth.
Howard.
What?
King and
Howard,
the woman
stop
disappeared into the bedroom and didn't emerge until 1 a.m., Abernathy writes. When Abernathy and King returned to the Lorraine Motel where King was shot and killed that evening, King went to the room of another lady friend.
This cannot be true.
Man, what? Yeah, how many guys can last?
Kentucky legislature.
Wow.
Abernathy recalls King returning to their motel room between 7 and 8 in the morning and getting into a fight with yet another close female friend who apparently came looking for him in the middle of the night.
I've been shot by a jealous husband.
King's fight with that woman escalated to the point where he knocked her across the bed.
Cold cocked at last. Cold cocked at last. Thank God Almighty, cold cocked at last.
Howard.
What?
Howard, stop this.
Oh, come on. Doesn't this prove something to you? That everyone we idolize, everyone that we think is above all of these human frailties.
We don't know this to be true. The man is dead.
Reverend Ralph
This man
Abernathy
was as
was
close
with him.
as you can get to him.
That's Reverend Ralph Abernathy.
Well, maybe he just slipped up.
Maybe he had one moment of weakness.
That's what he said. He said he had a difficulty with this particular temptation.
I made such a great speech. I got to get something for it. What good is leading a bunch of poor black folks?
Howard,
What?
put that down. And let's go do the news.
We're doing
Don't
the
we have the
news.
weather and the real news?
This is the real news.
Weather Schmether, I'm talking white women. White women at last. White women at last. Thank God Almighty, white women at last.
Robin, please stop this.
All right.
Please.
We're going on to another story now to make Richard feel a little better.
Richard, you're so uptight, and you know that's an act.
It's not.
He is like the most immoral
He
person.
will be going home spreading this story.
Oh yeah, he'll be
after the show.
He'll be like,
right now, he's Mr. We shouldn't talk.
He'll be
about
on the
that.
phone like to Charles Nelson
Did
Riley.
you hear?
Okay,
Let's
that's
get
it,
that Ralph
that's it,
Abernathy
discussing the
book.
play,
I've had
discussing the
enough.
play,
I
discussing.
have
He's the director of your new play. Richard, get back here. We're going to give away tapes afterwards and talk to listeners.
Go to the news.
Oh, we're doing the news.
All right, the news. Sit down.
All right,
you
all
better
right,
sit
all right.
down.
We've
How
got
dare
news.
you?
We've got news. We've got news.
My favorite guest. Now sit down.
Gee whiz.
Let's get to the news that the people want to hear about.
All right. 2 more Brooklyn teenagers were arrested yesterday in the attack last weekend on 3 Jewish Brooklyn college
Wasn't that
students.
awful? That was
Terrible.
so awful.
Now,
It's getting so the Jews have to wear steel yarmulkes, Robin.
Stop it.
It's getting very confusing. Yesterday, one of the kids who was arrested, what was his name? Joseph Gubin.
He's supposed to play the mother in Richard's new play.
Right.
Joseph
well,
Gubin.
he apparently,
very funny.
you know, at first they were saying, well, wait a minute, this Anthony Sorrentino, who was the first kid who was arrested,
Right.
he was walking down the street with another Jewish kid. This is what his lawyer was saying anyway. Why would he make Jewish slurs? Well, it turns out that Joseph Gubin, his father's Jewish, his mother's not, and his parents are separated, and he doesn't practice the Jewish faith.
And he probably wanted to prove that he was,
It's just so awful, all this killing.
Yeah,
it really is.
so,
and I think if I could be able to sit down with the gang members
Uh-oh.
and get them on a good nutrition program.
The Kings
and good
Highway boys you're going to sit down
and
with?
good exercise and a real positive motivation, I think it could change them.
Can I videotape
Howard,
that meeting?
Well, we just have a little bit of video. We have a little bit of audio tape that goes along with this story.
All right.
First, we have a police spokesman, Joseph DiMartino, who talks about how everything unfolded the other night.
Okay, listen to this, Richard. This is one of the boys you'd have to be talking to.
Okay.
No, this is the police. Howard.
This is the police.
Oh, excuse me.
You'd be talking to them after.
Although Richard would talk to the police.
Okay.
Okay.
The word kite precipitated the incident. It was the initiating remark made to people present, and that's what started
Who said it?
We believe Sorrentino said it.
So yeah, that's how it started.
Oh, goodness.
And then Stephen Allott, who was one of the kids who came to try to assist these two boys, after they were being pummeled by this gang, he spoke to the police, or to the press for the first time yesterday.
All right.
Stephen and Josh, when I saw them, they did not throw one punch. They could barely cover their faces. They were just down. They could barely do anything. They were just beat upon constantly.
If I was the lawyer for that Sorrentino kid, I'd just say, Your Honor, it's all a big misunderstanding. My client claims he just said, hey, go fly a kite to these boys.
Oh, dear.
And,
Howard.
See, that's
Howard.
It's the only way he's going to get out of it.
Howard, that is a terrible,
That is a
terrible
defense,
word to call
Richard.
somebody.
A kite.
It's
Yeah,
terrible.
it's terrible.
It's just terrible.
It's terrible.
It should
All
be
those
just-
words are wrong.
All of them. You're right. Every
Yes.
one of them are wrong. Why do we have to call people names? And why do we have to judge people? Why can't we all just accept each... That's it.
You are so
Forget it.
adorable.
Forget it. No,
You are
Howard,
so
I'm being
adorable.
serious.
You know that?
It would be a better world
Are
if
you
people would try to
adorable?
help other people and not make fun of them.
Let me ask you
Well,
something.
that's a beautiful sentiment.
Did Martin Luther King ever proposition you?
Oh,
Because if he-
Howard. Oh, that's it.
Wait a minute, sit down, Richard.
Richard Simmons at last.
Richard, don't
Richard,
run
sit down.
away.
And don't bend over like that, you tease. Get over.
He's leaving. Oh, goodness.
Oh.
Must be time for him to go.
Yeah.
Well, these two were well, at least some of these kids in the group were
Oh, no.
He's checking his list.
Oh,
He's good morning.
All right.
Good
It's Santa.
morning.
Santa Simmons.
Good morning.
I saw his commercial the other day on TV again. The
Oh,
one,
my God.
Robin.
the one where he,
Oh, stay over there, Richard. You can't even get through it. Hello.
he stinks, right?
Hello.
Does he smell like sweat or does he smell like perfume?
Get away from me.
Oh, it's perfume. Wow. Oh God, he smells like a he smells like a Romanian woman.
Hello, Richard. No, I'm here doing his news. Richard, go in there.
You're not doing the news anymore. What does he want to do?
He's got her on the floor.
No, he doesn't. He's Richard Simmons.
He's making a list. Now close your eyes.
You smell like a Romanian washerwoman.
You know what? I have no fragrance on.
Oh.
Only unscented dove.
Oh, whoa. What fragrance is that? What'd you do to your hair?
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
What about your hair?
Close your eyes.
Must be a new transplant.
Oh, Robin, you close your eyes. I'm not closing my eyes
Close your
anymore.
eyes, Robin.
Robin's safe. I'm not.
Because I got Christmas gifts.
What is this, Richard? Hurry up.
Oh, does he
I
stink?
tried to
It'll be 2
find.
years before
Oh,
you get
no.
I tried to find a little doll that looked like you for Christmas.
Oh, my goodness.
Richard.
Look, it's the brand new PJ Sparkles doll.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Richard.
Hey, Richard, you smell like Jim J. Bullock this morning.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Look at it. It all. Oh, you just turned it off.
Yeah.
It all sparkles. Look at this.
Well,
it all lights
that's
up.
incredible.
Very good.
Now look, Howard.
He's got on, like, short, tight bike pants, and his whole penis is, like,
Howard,
hanging out.
Look what I got for your kids.
Oh, what? Oh, whoa.
I went to
You shouldn't have done this.
Shorts. These are. Well, you have. Two,
Gee, I feel terrible and everything for you.
You have two beautiful children, and I went
Why do you
shopping
do
for
that?
them last night at FAO Schwartz. And you know what? I got to work there for 3 hours.
At FAO Schwartz.
I got to put a little apron on.
Yeah.
And help people out.
You know, Richard, some people actually have to do that for a living.
But
I mean,
I
you're
did
just
it
playing
to
at
help
it.
out and just to bring joy.
I see.
Now, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Now, I got your oldest daughter the brand new Golden Greetings Barbie doll.
Whoa, she loves that.
Limited edition.
Ooh.
Oh, she loves that.
Seriously, it's the only place in the world you can buy it.
Whoa. What'd you do that for?
Now wait, look.
Richard
It now
got himself
comes.
one just like it.
Yeah.
Now it comes. Look.
Oh, with
Robin,
panties, Barbie
something
panties.
you would wear. Look at the textured hose. Here,
Barbie
look at
panties. Textured hose.
this. Textured
Oh, look
hose
at the
and
textured
little-
hose, Robin.
But look at the little new underwear for Barbie.
Wow.
Your daughter is gonna love this.
Oh, I'm
Now
gonna
look
love
at
it.
this. I got her
I dig
two
Barbie's
new
panties.
outfits. This is the Dolly Parton rodeo outfit. Look at
Wow.
that.
Wow. My
Isn't
daughters
it
love
super?
Barbie.
And this is Glamour Barbie.
Wow. My daughters really love Barbie.
Now guess what? Now for your youngest daughter, this
Yeah.
is the hottest thing.
Oh, the baby doll collection. Man.
Seen this? Well, this is the only washable baby
Richard,
in the
get
world. You can wash
get
this.
Barbie's panties off your head.
Stop. Stop it, Howard. Now stop it. It was enough what you did about this Leona thing. I am very upset about
About Leona?
About what you did this morning.
What did we do?
I can't even talk.
By the way, that wasn't Leona on the phone. That was Richard Simmons
Now
on the
look at
phone.
this. Do you like it?
What?
Do you like it? Now,
Uh-huh. Oh, she's
coming
gorgeous.
with this.
Gorgeous.
Look what I got your girls.
What are you, nuts?
The perfect, pretty new makeup line.
What are you going? Have you gone mad?
Here,
He's
try-
got all this.
Look.
Well, you know, what are you buying all these
These
gifts
are for your
for?
children. It's
What?
Christmas. Happy holiday.
I guess if I had like $30 million, I'd do this
And
too.
I got this one, and then I got the case, the Barbie
What?
doll case.
What are you, nuts?
But this is for your children. Here, Merry Christmas for
Wow.
your kids.
Well, thank you.
Well, Howard, I wanted.
You know, I'm going to get you something for your dogs. I'm going to get you something for your dogs.
Your children.
For your children. Oh, is that nice? My kids love this stuff.
And you do. I can't believe how much thinner you look.
Yes, see there, Richard?
And I was over at a friend's house the other night, and they just came out with a new dish that you haven't had yet.
What is it?
Mr. Ed Parmigiana. No,
Oh,
really.
jealous of Richard?
Absolutely. No.
Oh, you can't take the competition?
No, you know what?
What?
It's all portions of food. Am I right, Robin?
Absolutely.
It's not like they're taking everything away from you. It's just smaller portions. Do you think the kids will like this?
Oh, they'll love that.
And then.
Want to call the kids
And then.
and tell them?
And then.
Not in that voice.
No, I don't want my kids exposed to that voice. Hello, kids. I just got you. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Hey, I'm so appreciative. I'm so appreciative.
No, call and tell him Uncle Richard brought him all the
Uncle Richard just bought you something.
There was this, I was.
Put on your real voice.
I was an
Show everyone your man voice.
Okay.
There you go. He's got a regular voice.
You know, I was just in Philadelphia yesterday.
Ah, there you go. Yes.
And, you know, everybody talks about you, Howard.
Really?
I was at this big luncheon at Rittenhouse Square. It's just like this really fancy place where people in coats and ties go to.
And hello.
There you go. I just want him talking like a man.
No, come on, stop.
No, that's better. Boy, my kids are going to love Uncle Richard Simmons.
No, look at this. No, look. Stop this with my voice. This is awful. I feel like.
Yeah, but it helps
there's
me.
Dorothy and Toto. Toto, we're there. We're there.
It helps me relate to you as as another guy.
Oh, come on.
Come on, seriously.
Don't start already.
This is a lot better.
No, just take this off.
No. What? How did he do that?
I don't know.
What?
Where do you see what I brought you?
Ah, isn't this better, Robin?
Come on, take this off.
No way. No.
He won't talk.
Okay, good. All right, Robin. Now, what else was in the...
Oh, yes.
No.
Talking about Marion Barry.
That's what you think. All right. Now you... Whoops. One second. Okay. All right, I took it off.
Are you happy now?
Yeah.
So I was in Philadelphia, and, you know, I seen this.
This guy walked. Okay, fine. That's it. Here. Well, I mean, y'all just stop doing this.
This is horrible.
All right, there you go.
All right.
Now you found another little thing.
My kids, I'm going to call, can I call you Uncle Richard Simmons to my kids?
Yeah. I'm sure you'll call me Aunt, but I am.
No, I'm not. You should hear my kids do that. Daddy, why doesn't Uncle Richard have a girlfriend? Every minute, why doesn't Uncle Richard have a girlfriend? When are you going to get a girlfriend?
Wait a moment.
When are you going to start
Can
having
I
girlfriends?
say this first?
Yeah.
So I was at the Rittenhouse Square in Philadelphia.
Right.
And this man walked up and said, "Hey, I hear you on Howard Stern all the time. When are you going to be on next?"
That's how he talks?
Yeah. And his wife said, and I turn it off.
He talked like that, and then you had a wife?
My wife was very upset. She says, I won't.
Wait, tell me how the guy talked again?
Stop it, Howard. I'm telling you a story about Philadelphia. There's a lot of people. And then I met a construction worker. He asked me.
Ooh, where did you meet him?
He was on a building, Howard. And he asked me when I was going to be back on the Howard Stern show. And so I drove all the way from Philadelphia here to New York.
You know we love having you on.
3 hours at FAO Schwartz. That's not what I hear. I also get a lot of people that walk up and say to me,
"What?"
Also, Robin.
You are the best
guest. It
guest.
never used to be Robin. What? It always used to be Howard.
Yeah.
It would say Howard said something about you, or Howard made fun of you. Wait a minute.
Richard, let me ask you something. Are you a virgin? I want to know. Have you ever... Are you pure?
Look, every morning I get up and I see Yentl. What more can I tell you?
Let me say something. That doll that Richard bought my daughter, that is the ugliest. That looks like a Chinese doll.
It's got the wrinkles of a newborn on it.
That is the ugliest doll I ever saw.
They left the doll in the water.
My daughter will love that. She will actually like cradle that, and it's got baby bottles with it and stuff.
Get your wife on the phone.
No.
I want to talk to her this morning.
My wife?
I've had it.
All right, let me take a break, and then we'll talk.
No, I want to talk to her now.
Yeah, but I got to take a break. I have
also, I'm going to tell you something that I'm asking for a little Christmas present. Okay? I'm going to ask you for just a little present. I don't ask you for anything.
What do you want? My new videotape?
No, but you know what? I never did get one.
Gary, bring in a videotape for Richard Simmons for his Christmas present.
I want to ask for the belching to come to a screaming halt.
Who's belching?
This morning I got up and you had a guy belching in the air.
And you didn't laugh.
Here it is for Richard.
Oh, thank you. And Robin.
Yeah.
It was just awful. Oh. And I want some kind of a commitment from you.
Shut up.
Don't laugh at
Come
me.
on.
Did you say shut up?
Yes, I did, really. This is God. Every guy likes belching.
You have made fun of the gifts that I have brought you.
Every man likes belching.
Not that I don't think that lady who was on yesterday brought a gift for your children. Not that I think anybody else brings you a gift. But now you have to even make fun and call this a wrinkled Japanese doll. When I was there personally last night, I'm not kidding. This in the golden edition Barbie. Because remember, you can't buy this at Macy's. You can't buy this.
You sure you don't want that for yourself?
At Saks, I got two. You can't buy this.
You did.
This is a golden
that is
edition.
So nice.
Only sold at FAO Schwartz.
So should my daughter not play with it? She should just look at it?
No, your daughter should play with it. And look, it comes with its own, and this is very amazing, it comes with its own hairbrush and heels. Look at this.
Ooh.
Look at this. When I was at FAO Schwartz last night for 3 hours.
That baby doll looks like one of those AIDS babies that Leona Helmsley's going to be taking care of.
That's it. That is so unnecessary.
Oh, come on. Now, wait a second.
So unnecessary. That was a very unnecessary and ugly
The doll looks like an alien.
Look at all those wrinkles on that doll.
Wait a minute. It's a brand new newborn doll.
All right, Richard, calm down. Oh, look, it comes with a needle.
And it cries and it reds. But let me tell you something.
It's withdrawing from cocaine.
It is. It's one of those crack-addicted babies.
I was on FAO Schwartz. I sold while I was there.
Yes.
This was every little girl that came in.
All right, I love it. Listen, thank you on behalf of my children. I would like to call the kids so they can thank you themselves.
And then this little lady came in. Yeah. She was about in her 60s, and she had her little grandchild.
Oh, please. And what was she, fat?
No, she was...
What'd she have?
That was unnecessary.
Was she fat or?
No, she was.
She had polio. I mean, what was her affliction?
She had this little granddaughter, and the little granddaughter kept looking at this doll.
Oh, she couldn't afford it.
And the saleswoman walked up and said, she says, well, how much is that? And the saleswoman told her, and she said, well, honey, Becky, we better go.
Oh, please.
Why'd she go to FAO Schwartz knowing she couldn't afford anything?
Because she knew Richard Simmons was a sucker. And you want to know something? She probably goes out to dinner every night, though, and stuffs her face.
So I bought this doll for her.
Hey, what are all your fat friends going to do for the holidays? Are they all going to stay on their diets, or are they? No, come on, Richard.
Now, wait a
I'm
minute,
asking a
that's
legitimate question. Hey, Richard, that's a
I got the gifts for the children, and now I get.
Oh, now you've hurt my feelings. Now you've hurt my feelings. You know those bicycle pants you're wearing? Your whole penis is sticking out. It really is.
Stop it.
It is. It is. You know it is, right?
What?
Is that what you do?
What?
Your whole penis is sticking out.
Stop it. I don't want to talk about that.
You're wearing tight bicycle pants with no underpants.
And my fat friends, so you call them.
'Tis the season to explode.
And my fat...
It's a legitimate question. How do you stay on a diet during
Did you have a nose
the
job?
holidays?
Now, are you going to be...
Look at the lump in his pants. It's like a baby's arm
Just a
is in his
little...
pants.
Stop it. Now, I've had enough of that.
Wow, you are huge.
I have had enough of
You
that.
are something. Robin. My name's Howard.
Stop it.
Robin, he calls me.
No, Robin, I'm proud that you made the commitment to do something. 'Cause
Right.
Here's what happened to Robin. Here's
Right.
a perfect example. Robin hurt her foot.
Right.
Stop it. Stop it, Howard. Howard, stop it. Howard, please.
What?
It's not bourbon.
No,
but
let's talk about this. This is very important. And you know what? I just finished Sweatin to the Oldies 2.
Oh,
One, my brand.
I saw the commercial for the.
No, that was the first one. I just finished the
The
second
one where you're like,
in a 50s diner. And you know the man you're talking
there's like a wipe across the screen, and Richard's like fighting with the wipe, so the wipe
Oh,
doesn't
right,
pull him off
right,
too.
yes.
Michael
Yeah.
Hebronco, the one that we've talked to, who's
Yes.
lost now, 702 pounds. He is in
The
Sweat
video.
to the Oldies
Oh,
video. And when
oh.
I did the first one, he was 600 pounds when I
Oh, I
sent him
can't
out.
believe it.
that's amazing.
So today on the show,
That is amazing.
We're going to give away 5 new copies. No one has it yet.
Ooh.
Now let me ask you this. This is a
Wait, we're
higher
getting back
level.
to you.
And what do you call it? Cha-chaing with the
No,
slobs?
it's called... Okay.
Oh, I'm just kidding. You
stop
know I'm
that.
joking.
Come on.
No, you
come
know
on,
I'm joking.
Richard,
Richard,
That was a
you're out of
little
line
joke.
now.
Come on.
I am not out of line.
You are. You are.
Stop it. Stop it. You have upset the baby.
All right, listen, let's take a break. Everyone will calm down. Richard Simmons is here. He's probably up to all... We're going to give away some of his new videos. Let's promote his new video with... my video has just gone into all the whizzes, the U.S. Open
You
stores.
can only get Richard's probably by calling in somebody.
Right. But... What? What are you laughing
What?
at? Howard Stern's U.S. Open stores? What are you laughing at?
That's a very nice picture. What's
You don't
wrong
like my
with you?
picture?
Oh, my God, it's touched up.
It is not. Not touched up at all.
Richard!
Where do you think that's touched up? How dare you, you imbecile. Take those gifts out of here. Do you think that's really touched up?
Well, not touched up. I think etched. Etched would be a better word.
Robin, would you tell him?
It was untouched, Richard.
Untouched.
It happens to really look good.
Untouched.
It really does.
That's what I look like when I'm like, I don't know. That's, but you see, like, now here, I'm glad he did that.
A perfect example.
That's what I was
of
saying to
we're
Robin
talking
this morning. On the cover of my videotape, I look really handsome. On the inside of the videotape, I don't look that handsome.
Let me just.
Why is that? I didn't touch up the photo. Wait a second, Richard. This is serious now. Now I'm not kidding.
I'm just trying to look and see.
I'm better looking than you, that's for sure.
What?
Did you have a nose job? Did you have a nose job?
Absolutely not.
No.
No, not at all.
And you never had a facelift?
No, I've had other things done.
Tummy tuck?
No.
If he
Cellulite suction?
No.
Penis job? Look at that thing.
Howard,
Really? Why do you wear
I'm not going to ever come in.
Do you wear a jock? Do you wear a jock?
I did a run this morning. I don't see anybody in this room doing a run this morning. I
We're
got
working.
up at 5:30 and I ran.
You got up and I ran this morning, and now you're in New York?
And then I'm going to Cleveland for lunch.
Let me ask you something. Do you ever wear a jock strap?
Howard, how can
Seriously.
you say these things in front of the Barbie doll?
I think he's out there trolling for construction workers.
Seriously, I want you to look.
This is so gorgeous.
No, look. No, go to the next one.
Yeah.
The next one. I want you to look at the quality of the Barbie doll clothes.
I know, it's
now.
beautiful. My kids love this. My kids just stand there and dress and undress Barbie.
I have 300 Barbie dolls.
Really?
Yeah.
I
It's a big
told you he
collection.
had gotten himself.
No, but as a child. No.
As a child, you wanted to play with Barbie.
No,
You
see,
couldn't.
let me show you something.
Don't take it out of the box.
No, you could take the heads off.
Oh, I know you can.
So I used to, when the hair, sometimes how the hair looks bad after a while.
Right.
You can actually go into a store and as a child I did this, no longer.
Right.
But you just
Oh, you pop off the heads.
Pop off the
head
head.
and bring it
So I
home.
had one Barbie doll and 36 heads. And that way you could change.
Really? You had Barbie dolls as a young boy?
Huh?
As a young boy, you had Barbie dolls?
Well, I was born before the G.I. Joe doll.
All right, he's a very confused man. Let's be honest. Who knows what he's up to in his spare time? I don't ask. I don't want to know.
I want to talk about. Let's call your wife.
Okay. Can I take a quick break?
Is it a commercial?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is
All right,
it a?
we'll be back.
Lassie, come taste this. Lassie.
We'll be back right after. We'll be back right after.
Emily. Hi. Are you going to school?
Yeah.
Did your mommy pack you a nice, healthy lunch?
Honey, disregard the way this man talks. He's a very nice man.
Oh, okay.
Well, try to talk in a more deep voice for my kids.
Okay, Emily.
Hi.
Emily, do you like Barbie?
Yeah.
I got you the new Golden Edition Barbie doll. That only means only 3,000 little girls in the whole world will have it.
It's special. He's saying.
It's a special Barbie.
It's a nice, pretty
Say
doll.
thank you to Auntie Richard. Well, listen. Oh, come on. Come on.
I was going to say she's going to
Emily, no, sit down, Richard. No, I want my child to sing you a song. I want my child to sing you a I take it back. I take it back. Uncle Richard, sit down. Honey,
What?
do me a favor, sing the Michael Jackson song to Uncle Richard.
I have to go get the piece of paper.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, hold on.
All right. She wants to sing you a thank you. She wants to sing you a thank you song.
Isn't she cute?
Thank you,
Yes.
wishes for the ride.
Now, who's this?
Deborah?
Deborah.
Deborah, is that you?
Deborah?
Hi.
Hi. Oh, isn't this cute?
Uncle Richard got you a big baby. A baby to play with tonight.
Tell her it's pretty.
And it's really pretty baby to play in the bathtub with.
And you can wash it?
Are you happy? Are you happy?
Oh,
Okay.
isn't this the cutest? A touching moment of Howard Stern's life.
She's 3, so. I'm sorry, honey, what? What?
I don't know if she's talking to you.
Isn't she the cutest? Listen to her.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay,
is
Emily.
This for the song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear the song, Emily.
This is the most interest Richard's ever shown in girls, as far as I know. He's really communicating and everything. It's a marvelous moment. All right, honey, to Uncle
When you
Richard.
find out that I'm dating somebody, you'll be very
I want to know who.
surprised.
Uncle Richard, I have a gift for you. But that's
Looks like
later.
it was just wrapped about
No,
a
it
minute,
wasn't.
30 seconds.
Emily, sing to Uncle
Emily,
Richard.
go ahead. What's the
Please.
song?
There comes a time when we keep a certain core, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are all a part of God's great big family. And the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
She's reading this.
There's a
It's so
choice
cute.
we're making.
Thank God that kids are much more like your
Living our
wife.
own lives.
I was going to say she's got his musical ability.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yay! Yay, Emily! Yay!
Let those stupid dogs of yours match that. Richard. Honey, sing a real song. Robin doesn't realize you're reading. Robin doesn't realize you're reading those lyrics for the first time. You've learned how to read. Sing a regular one of your regular songs. Sing the Debbie Gibson song.
What's that? Okay.
Go ahead.
Which one is that? I know them all.
I read that.
Which one?
The one that I just read.
Yeah, do that one.
Again?
Yeah, no.
Just did
Debbie
that
Gibson song, the one that I forget how it goes. The one we were singing in the car the other day.
Okay.
All right.
Close your eyes, give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beat? Do you understand? Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming?
Oh, that's my favorite Debbie Gibson song.
See?
Am I only dreaming?
Dreaming.
Very good. Emily!
She learned that at school.
She is so cute. Well, Emily...
And she can do Guns N' Roses, too.
Really?
She does the whole, like, sort
Emily,
of...
when you get home, your daddy will have some nice things for you to play with, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and have a nice day in school, and don't eat any candy.
Now,
Can I give him my Christmas present first?
no, I want to give you.
I got you for your kitchen
Jackie.
holiday cow towels.
No, Richard, here.
Are they
Here is your gift.
Would you open the gift?
Would you accept a gift? He can't accept a gift. Here is my gift to you. And
Really?
Yeah. And I love you.
Well, why don't you kiss him and hug him the way he kisses and hugs you?
He smells from running.
Yeah.
So bad. His armpit.
Stop it.
You really.
I am so excited.
Yes, you are.
What is it? What is it?
Howard!
What?
What is it?
What is this? You don't like that?
Well, I can't even see what it is. What is it?
Oh, God.
What is it? Oh, you gave him those magazines?
I gave him a Big Black Stud magazine.
In my entire life.
Those are pictures of naked black guys. What? Oh, come on.
Oh, Richard, that was a joke.
I was kidding. Oh, Richard.
Please, you take a joke, Richard.
Oh, come
You
on.
haven't lost your sense of humor.
A total enclosure magazine? Black guys with white women?
No, don't turn the pages. Take them away.
Oh, you don't want them?
Howard, stop
Are you serious?
it. Howard, please.
Wait. Yeah, but believe me, he's looking.
Robin.
Well, I didn't do anything. I didn't have anything to do with
Take them away.
You don't like that?
Oh, stop it. Take that away. That is horrible. Take them away.
I ought to show a picture to Richard of the guy enclosed in rubber.
Howard,
Yeah, the
here,
Gumby guy.
Howard, take these. I can't even look at them.
You know, you don't accept the gift.
That's the kind of present.
Well, how dare you? If we gave back your gift,
I could understand a Mother Teresa calendar. I could understand certain things.
I just want to show you something. Look at this. This is a woman enclosed entirely in rubber.
I can't. Why do you show me this? I don't want to see this. Oh.
My goodness, Richard.
Boy, you are a virgin.
He's gonna fall out of his chair.
You've never seen this before. You believe me, he's seen this before.
Howard,
But you've never seen magazines like
did you
that.
watch Larry King last night?
Who's your girlfriend?
Someone that you know.
Really?
Yes.
Cindy Crawford?
A real, this is not just,
No, this is
you've gone out with her.
5 times. 5 times.
Joan Evans. Joan Collins.
No. Oh, no.
Linda Evans.
No.
Kenny Rogers.
You'll be...
Jane Fonda.
That's not funny.
Oh, come on,
That
I'm just
wasn't
kidding.
funny.
Oh, you know I'm joking.
That wasn't funny.
It's just that, you know what it is? You have
That isn't funny.
You do have a feminine voice. You have a feminine voice, so people misunderstand what you're about.
Do you have a commercial?
They don't know you date women. People come up to me and say, does Richard date women really?
Are you making fun of my voice?
Yeah. I'm not making fun.
Have I ever made fun of you?
No.
Anything to ever
No. I'm saying people hear
I
your
can't
voice
help
and
it.
assume that you might not like dating girls, and I explain to them that you do.
Fine. A voice. Look how you look at things, Howard.
What is it?
I don't know if you're interested, but Leslie's on the other line. He wrote Richard a Christmas song on his...
Leslie West?
Yeah.
Well, tell me, we have limited time here. I've got so much to get to.
Who's Leslie West?
The rock star. Leslie, quickly, what is it? Leslie.
Yes.
Yeah, what is it?
Leslie!
Listen to this. This is for you, Richard, on the guitar that Howard got me. You're not going to believe it.
Leslie, happy holidays.
You too, listen.
All right, go ahead, quickly.
Oh, Silent Night, my favorite. Oh, isn't this pretty? With the harp?
That's on a guitar.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's the Casio
Get
guitar.
ready for this, Hal.
With the voices. Like the voices of angels. Why, there's the star. Why, there's a stable.
I think Leslie's all coked up.
I see the little animals.
I think Leslie.
There's Mary and
Richard's
Joseph.
hallucinating.
Isn't this beautiful? Let's all sing this together. Come on. Sleep in heavenly sleep.
Is that great?
Very good, Leslie.
Oh, Leslie.
You sound like the woman.
No, not Leslie. It's Leslie.
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 It is beautiful.
All right, Leslie, I gotta go.
Bye.
Bye. That's Leslie West.
Well, Richard's really touched.
That was beautiful. You know what? We must. Give me your hand.
Who is
for
your
just
girlfriend?
A second. Give me your hand.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you a
She's
question.
on a
I
soap
want.
opera.
No, I
Give
want
me
your
your
answer.
hand.
Soap opera. You said it was
Give
a
me your
daytime,
hand.
a nighttime
All right,
show.
I want your
It's
answer.
a nighttime soap opera. Okay, look, you guys. As we're holding hands.
Well, this is like the nativity scene.
Now look. Let's
What
get
turns you
serious.
on about the nativity scene?
Let's get you serious. What the angels have on.
What do you think of that donkey?
Stop. Howard, wait, we're holding hands here. We are all so fortunate to be friends and to have this moment together.
Oh, come on.
And I really do wish all of you a wonderful and happy season.
Thank you. And I mean that to you, too.
we've been together through thick and
let go of
through
my
thin.
hand. All right, listen, let me ask you a question. When you walk down the street in bicycle pants...
I don't. I just run.
When you run in bicycle pants, you realize that your genitals protrude, right?
Stop
Do you realize
that?
it?
It's so unnecessary.
Gary said he walked out in the hall. Richard came to the
doing my
station.
sit-ups. Yeah.
He was doing sit-ups and he had his legs spread on the floor. And it was like he was naked.
No.
It was like his whole genitals stick out. I mean, what is that all about?
Now, let me ask you a question. I'm going to give you the really tough foods this holiday season. And I want people...
Let's mention that your new videotape.
Sweatin to the Oldies Part 2 will be out next month. It's
all right,
really
and what songs will be featured? Because you always put the best songs.
Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby. And remember this one? 'Cause breaking up is hard to do. They say they're breaking up, and the jailhouse rock.
I turned off his mic.
And respect. You did?
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. You don't even know the difference.
You're just as loud.
And Rescue Me and Pretty Woman. All those great songs.
And do you dance around to them, or is this?
It's a 1 hour low impact aerobic class, including
Beyond the Sea. That's a real rocker.
Oh, gee, that
was in my last tape.
I know.
Now, you're not making fun of Bobby Darin now, are you? You're not making fun of Beyond the Sea.
How could I?
Here are the foods I want you to really watch this Christmas. Because today's December 13th.
Right.
And we have really 12 days till Christmas.
Fudge would be one of those, I'm sure.
Okay, yes, you're right.
Yes.
Everyone's baking this year, and instead of baking all this heavy stuff, eggnog. Watch your eggnog. Watch the eggnog.
Isn't it amazing that a man with $100 million does sit-ups in our hall with his genitals hanging out of his pants?
I don't understand that.
What is that all about?
So
what is that? What is that about?
Also, rum balls. Rum balls are becoming very big.
You don't like rum balls?
Fruitcake is very high because the fruit is candied.
Right.
Brownies. Cookies, pecan pie. Do you know that pecan pie, a piece they serve in a restaurant, is almost 500 calories for a piece?
Bobby, did you know pecan pie?
Also, Hershey Kisses in the red and green foil.
You don't go for that.
But 18 of those.
You don't like Hershey?
No, they're delicious. Okay.
Right.
Cinnamon buns. You know those huge big ones they're selling in the mall?
Yeah.
Stop it! Stop it! Give me that pen.
You don't like buns? You don't like buns in Hershey?
Fine.
Not sticky buns, huh?
You don't like buns in Hershey?
No, you know those big cinnamon rolls?
You don't like sticky buns, Hershey, and balls? Rubber balls?
Rum balls.
You know the big cinnamon rolls they sell in the mall?
Right.
They're 900 calories, huh?
Yeah, I know.
And the average woman in just the time, and you know this, Robin.
Yes, I do.
We have 12 days to Christmas.
Amen.
They can put on almost a pound a day.
That's right.
By going
7 to 14 pounds average.
You go to the office parties and you go to people's.
All right, let's review. No balls, no fruitcakes, no buns, no Hershey, no licking candy canes, no stuffing, and no meat.
Watch one other.
Yeah.
No
that
stuffing
is
and
so
no meat.
unnecessary. We could be helping somebody out.
All right, let me say something. In all fairness to Richard Simmons, who's a great guy, we have tape of his new video.
You do not
Gary,
either.
And here it is
You
right
don't
now.
have it. I don't have it. You don't have it. Howard, you're playing something.
His new video.
Y'all want to warm up?
Yes!
How about some breathing first? Come on, stop eating and dance, you pig!
That's not me, Howard. Howard, that's not my voice. Howard, you added that. Let's work on that next.
And watches the ships.
Howard.
Richard motivates everyone.
Somewhere.
Four more. Oh, yeah. Own it, badass, or you're off the video.
All right, wait a second. Come on,
right,
Richard.
Richard,
wait, I have a question.
No, he's making his
Now he's
exit
mad.
again.
All right.
Where is he going? Is he leaving? He's gone.
I was just playing his new video. He's gone.
Goodbye, Richard.
Hey, where's Sam? Bring Sam in here. Sherry, what's wrong with you?
What are you sitting there for?
I know, he can't anticipate my needs. He can't. It's hard. It's hard. Go ahead,
Baba
Gary.
Booey.
You've had a tough day, and you didn't get enough sleep.
What was he doing last night that he was late this morning?
Nothing.
Anyway?
Baba Booey.
He wasn't out?
I want Richard to call back in because I really want to bring Sam and him close. Sam,
I understand they have some kind of a problem.
Sam, what happened between you and Richard Simmons? The great Sam Kinison, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Sam, let me help.
First I get to play Who's the Jew? And then I get to open up with What Happened with You and Richard Simmons?
Look at you. Look how good you look.
Oh, yes. Never better, never fitter. You know,
Martha Quinn is on.
You know what the haunting words were all evening was when you said yesterday, you know, I miss those times, Sam.
Yeah.
We used to come in.
Yeah, it's always great.
And you were a little more honest. You were a little more up front.
Right.
More frank.
Yes.
They haunted me, Howard.
That's
they haunted me like spirits. haunted Ebenezer Scrooge.
Let me talk to
Wouldn't
you.
let him sleep.
Richard Simmons.
Made him toss to and fro in chains. Oh, I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk. Destinate. All right, so, again.
Let me talk
What
to
you know I did?
What?
I said Howard deserves the Sam Kinison that he loves. He deserves the outlaw.
You went out drinking, didn't you?
Well, here's the thing.
You're drunk.
I'm not drunk.
You are drunk.
But
what are you?
I can tell
somewhere,
you're drunk.
Somewhere the Letterman and the Joan Rivers people are going, oh! So that's the main thing.
Oh, my God.
If we can pull this facade over on them.
Let me ask you something. I am so glad Sam came in drunk, to be honest with you.
Great.
He's not drunk.
Oh, just announce it to the kids on the way to school.
He is. He's loaded a little bit.
He's lucky at school.
I know when he's loaded.
Four-wheel drive.
That is the slurred speech of a man who has had no sleep.
You know what it is?
I
don't want. Let me tell you something. You are a friend.
The image of a tired artist who is
Sam
doing everything he can to keep a step ahead of those who imitate him in the comedy field.
Sam, listen to me carefully. Martha Quinn is on the satellite. Let me just say hello to her.
Martha knows me.
I know
Martha
she knows
loves
you.
me.
You've probably had her, haven't you? Have you had her?
Well, I try to leave myself some fantasies.
All right, so you haven't had her. Let me just say hello to her. Martha,
I
you
never
there?
think of Martha like that.
Martha? Had her, haven't you? No. Martha?
Oh, he's got on delay. He doesn't trust me.
No.
No, it's all right.
We're always on delay. We don't trust ourselves.
The Gorbachev of free radio. Thank you.
Martha, you there? Martha, you there?
I bet Dice wasn't delayed.
Hello?
Oh, when Johnny Hot Tub said I was the 2,000-pound bozo, that wasn't delayed. But
Martha, you there?
But let's delay me now when we talk about Martha Quinn. Yeah.
Martha, you there?
Okay.
Hello? All right, you know what? Who cares about Martha Quinn?
I don't. Yeah, we can't get
Martha's
her up.
off.
And
she's the futuristic Pauly Shore.
Martha?
Who in the future will be known as, hey, buddy, dude, you're hard.
I don't really care.
My melon.
Listen to me.
He's through.
Just listen to me and answer all my questions. That's
You're destroying L.A. You were like the War of the Worlds of L.A. Remember the movie?
It's going.
When the monsters came in.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
You're destroying L.A.
An interview, Howard?
You're destroying L.A.
Wait till Carol Alt gets in here and David Brenner. Now listen to me.
Oh, yeah. Make me sound like Otis of the Andy of Mayberry show. Go ahead. Why don't you guys give me my own key? Let me lock myself up in a cell.
He's like Otis from Andy of Mayberry.
Yeah, the Otis of the Howard Stern show.
It's Otis
And
T.
by the way, on the cassette, I want to thank you for picking the funniest thing I ever did on your show.
What did you...
I'm crucified by the
Oh, there's a lot of laughs in that bit.
Martha is back. But we don't have time. Where's Richard Simmons? I want him on the phone. I want to straighten this out. I do want to talk to I want to talk to everybody.
The Richard idea was great. Richard and you are great.
I want to talk to you guys about this.
Let's talk about it, because I really love Richard, and I think the fact that he has sold the mini videotapes that he has, Sweatin with the Oldies, Part 1, 2, and 3. Now, maybe I'm missing something there, but what can be on Part 2 and 3 that's not on Part 1?
Could it be that
It's
different?
an extension of... I'm sorry, did I hear a note of reality? Excuse me.
Yeah. Martha, you there?
In my blind weaving through wit, what did I do? I ran smack into a note of reality. Excuse me.
Martha, you there?
How?
Can we stop with this Martha already? Is it really that important?
Dude, it's your show.
Does she have anything to say? Martha, you there?
This isn't working.
It's just not working.
Mr. Robin, how have you been?
How
Martha.
you doing?
Hello?
I'm doing fine.
Martha.
Oh, there she is.
Martha?
There she is. What, were you psychic?
Martha?
Yeah,
Is this
I
goes
felt
too?
her. I felt her.
Sam, let me get her on here.
Why don't I just pick up the phone?
Can you hear me?
Howard?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello?
Martha.
Why don't I just call him?
She can't hear us now.
Good job, Scott. This is what Scott's been doing all morning, preparing
Well,
this.
it's good to know that the budget's going for better and better quality of the show.
This is Scott, who says to me yesterday, I think I should be working on your TV show. I can really help the sound. And I go, yeah, why don't you fix this and then fix that? Scott.
You know, it's so smooth.
Scott,
you know,
drop the squeegee.
Scott, still want to work on the TV show?
Yes.
You should be digging ditches.
So I've
tried that already.
Let's go and hang out with Howard today. It'll be fun.
Hello? All right, look, I give up, Scott.
Wait, she's there. She's there.
But
For
she
God's
can't
sakes,
hear
Jim,
us.
we have the power. Jim, we have the power.
Tell him you
Martha, you there?
take another
That's not Martha.
Martha?
That's
That is
Richard.
automated cyborg. Oh!
Richard.
He just hung up, Howard.
He hung up. Why?
I don't. He was starting to explain something about having friends at Warner Home Video, and I didn't even get a chance to ask him to come on the air yet. And I guess as soon as he heard he was on the air, he hung up.
Give me his number. I want to call him up.
If you're a real man. If you are the threat,
Let me
Mark
tell you
and Brian,
something.
that you say you are.
Let me tell you
If they
something.
are your bitches, then you will call him.
Yes, I will.
And you will make him discuss his success.
I want you to do me a favor, Sam. I
think I did you one yesterday when I played Who's the Jew in Hollywood.
Sam, I want to straighten out. I want to be a
That's
Hollywood.
the push my career needed.
I want to.
I'm with Kurt Waldheim Jr. yesterday. Thank you, Howard.
Listen to me. You're shot out of a cannon this morning.
Joe Brenner. Jude Nelson.
Listen to me.
That porch monkey they beat and they're straight yet.
All right, listen to me.
And then I call in. Hey, it's Sam Kinison. How are you? Sam, you're just in time to play Who's the Jew. That was
you
great.
wanted him this way, Howard.
I want you
That was
straight.
great.
I want you to go out and sober up. I want you to go sober up right now.
Oh, get on a long list.
I love it. Get on.
You're
Put your name-
at the end of that
Sign our guest diary.
Hold on
Our
a
guest
second.
book.
Let me call Richard Simmons. Could you be quiet for a few minutes? Because I really want to work this out between you guys. Would you make up with this guy if I get him on the phone? He's not a bad guy. He's
Howard,
a good
I'm here
guy.
for you. I'm here for
Okay,
you.
all right.
No, I had nothing better to do than this.
Please.
I took the three girls
please.
at my suite.
Three
Hey.
girls.
Yes, 3 girls.
There were 3 girls in your suite.
Yes, there were. Are there not, Carl? Thank you, Carl.
And you made love
My
to all of
Johnny
them?
Hot Tub West. Thank you.
Did you make love to them all?
No, I didn't.
You will, though.
Well,
No, he's being monogamous right now.
Oh, yeah,
isn't he?
yeah.
I'm being very good. I'm being my best self.
Hold on. I want you to stop this for a second.
My goal is stop the hate.
I want to make up.
Increase the peace.
We are the world. We are the children.
All right. Richard Simmons happens to be a friend of mine, and I want to bring you guys together.
I know he's a friend of yours. And he doesn't know that, but he's an idol of mine. I think he's a wonderful man.
Okay, that's good. Now you're on the right track. It's going to be a love thing here. Yes, please. Richard Simmons' room. Howard Stern calling, please. Tell him it's a peace offering. Thank you. I'm going to bring these 2 friends of mine together.
All right,
Wow.
let me see.
You pull this off. This is real radio.
This is good
what
radio.
Los Angeles needs.
Sam, please allow me. Allow me to do my job.
Let him lead you in this
Let me lead
little,
you. Richard?
adventure.
Let's get physical.
Richard.
Hello?
Hi, it's Howard.
Oh, Howard, good morning.
First of all, let me say something to you. You are my friend, and Sam is my friend, and I knew the 2 of you were having a war. I know. Gary told me. No,
we
Sam,
never had a
I told
war.
you to be quiet for a
All right.
second. Richard?
I always loved Richard.
Okay, you'll have your chance to make up.
Okay, but I always loved him.
Hold it. Now listen, let me handle this, will you?
All right, I'm out of it.
Richard?
Yes?
It's Howard.
Hi, Howard. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
All right, listen.
Can I just say one
Gary,
thing?
no, you can't say anything. I want you to listen too.
I have to be quiet, Richard. You do
are
too.
much too hard on Gary.
Gary is an idiot, Richard, and I know you have the... well, you like him. No.
Howard, now
No.
you listen to me.
I know you
My
like him.
friendship with
Howard, don't let him... Don't
Sam,
make him hang up. Don't make him hang up.
No, I want to
You're
bring you guys
pushing him
together.
out.
Okay. I'm sorry, Richard.
You were terrible to Gary. I will
Say
give
it, Richard.
Gary
Tell
all
the truth,
videos
Richard.
He wants for free. He
Go
never
on.
has to touch
Go
it.
on, Richard.
And
Richard.
Robin, you weren't very nice to Gary either.
Richard. Hold it.
Gary works
Hold
makes
it.
the least
Help me,
amount of
Jesus.
money.
Talk to me, Lord.
Richard, do you have people who work for you?
Yes.
Do
Okay.
they all make what you make?
Do they all go behind your back, make separate little deals behind your back, and get little different gifts and stuff?
He
And
cares about you like you are his brother, and you treat him like garbage.
I've got to back him up 100%.
Me. You got to back me up.
I'm backing up Richard Simmons 100%.
Really?
Yes.
I would even send Gary any video he wanted in any store in
No.
any country.
You don't understand the point. I work for a radio station. There are people who try to get things to me.
You didn't go to Catholic school.
This is a
That's
guy.
right.
I went to Catholic school.
Oh, please.
Oh, and then you said, excuse me, I'm with the wrong savior.
All right, listen to me. Richard.
Yes.
All right, never mind Gary. Gary told me the other day that you
Robin,
called
did
him.
you get your earrings?
Yes, I did, dear. I was.
Did you like them?
They're beautiful.
Robin, do you
Notice
ever-
how he totally ignores you, Howard.
Robin, do you ever send thank you notes to Richard?
I'm going to.
Richard.
I am going to.
Richard, this
Yeah.
is Sam. Do you remember when you passed me on that special street we share?
Oh, hello,
Hold it, Sam.
This is a
Please, I
classic
want you to be
moment, though.
quiet. I want you to be quiet for now. You're going to get your chance.
But I love Richard. I do. I love him.
We'll see.
Sam.
We'll see.
Hi, Richard. I love you.
Wait, we'll see. What was that? Richard.
Yes?
Okay. Gary
Richard,
told me
please.
that you called the other day.
Gary was not supposed to tell you that.
I know, but he has to tell me
Here goes his
everything.
videos.
All right, listen to me. You called up and you were crying.
Yes, I was. I'll tell you why.
Yeah. So hold it.
Because the man is a sensitive man.
Hold it.
I'm going to just tell you why. My 80-year-old mother in New Orleans, Louisiana, was flipping through the stations one evening.
Go ahead.
And caught Mr. K's act. And he was so brutal to me. And he was so mean to me. And he said such horrible things to me.
What did he say that
really
you took?
hurt.
What did you take
Am I
offense to?
Mr. K?
Yes, I
Yeah,
think
you're
so.
Mr. K.
Okay.
All right.
And, I mean, the only time I have met Mr. K is we are neighbors. We live almost on the same street. And so when I drove by, I looked and I said, I had never met this man before.
Right.
And I waved and I said, hi, how are you? And he waved back.
That's absolutely true.
That's true.
That's
okay.
true.
All right. Now listen to
and
me.
I said, I don't know the man, but he's a great comedian.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mother hysterically calls me.
Right. Go ahead.
saying, what did you do to this man to make you just a target and to make him say such horrible, ugly things?
What did he say that disturbed you? Hold it, Sam.
Your
You were
mother
gonna
was watching HBO at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I'm
when 80-year-old people can't sleep, they watch television.
I understand.
Just like 20-year-old people.
But when you called Gary,
you have an 80-year-old mother.
Yeah, Sam doesn't have a mother.
Sam's got a mother. What's he talking about?
I'm trying to get some sympathy for him.
Oh, she's
All
not
right.
80.
Listen.
And so I said, well, Mother, what was it
Listen
that
to me.
upset you so much?
Go ahead, yes.
And it was me?
And she said, I can't even tell you.
Oh.
She said, but he just said you don't care about people. He said it was,
It's not true.
He went on and on. And so I said, Mother, look, he's a comedian, and let's just take this in a jovial and happy sense.
Now, that's a professional right there.
At what point?
Then I went to my exercise studio, and one of my girls, who has lost 160 pounds, she is in tears. What's wrong? She says, well, I couldn't sleep. I was flipping through the stations, and I saw Mr. K.
You sure she wasn't just hungry?
The Perry Mason jokes, Mr. K.
No, stop with the hunger jokes,
Okay,
Howard.
yes.
That's not funny, Howard. I back you up on that, Richard.
Richard.
Anyway.
So then she started crying, and then did you view the tape of the show?
No, because I mean, why do I have to view a tape?
Oh my God!
When you cried,
watch the Rodney King beating again. Don't watch my show.
When you cried to Gary on the phone back in the office, were those real tears or were those the sort of the fake crying that you do sometimes? Which you do, and you admitted to me that you do. Hello?
I think you're talking to yourself again.
Oh, that's wrong.
Let me just say, it was never my intention that his 80-year-old mother would be upset. My intention, as much as I love the religious figures I make fun of,
right.
as much as I love this country that I made a few jokes about, and the IRS that I owe some money to.
Why do
like
you owe
anything
money?
else.
Why do you owe money to the IRS?
Well, I just don't go into that. I mean, I don't owe a lot. I owe all that stuff.
In other words, you receive checks and your corporation is supposed to pay the tax?
We'll get it. At ease.
All right, at ease.
You're not in the kind of trouble.
Yeah, the guy can't get me and Richard Simmons together on the phone, but now he wants my financial statements.
You're not Willie Nelson, though.
But I can see his taillights from here.
Okay. You're seeing his taillights.
I can see those taillights pretty well.
Okay. What is it, Gary?
See, Howard, what happened was Richard called up and he was upset. It wasn't meant for the air, but he was saying... He was sort of blaming it on you.
Yeah, but I'm the jerk here because of my show,
I heard
right?
that your friend Sam Kinison, Mr. K was saying these bad things, and I was trying to explain that Howard's not responsible for Sam's act. You know, Sam's act is Sam's act.
Right.
But
that's
neither
true.
here nor there, we don't want to keep supermodel Carol Alt waiting any longer.
Oh,
yeah, but I really want to explain to Richard if he's listening. I truly wanted Sam to...
And Gary, let me explain to you. That's because Howard is interested in quality radio. He's not only interested in quality radio in 3 cities, but he's interested in quality radio on the West Coast.
Yes.
The West Coast doesn't get this.
Right, of course
They get models, they get supermodels, they get women that are hot, beautiful, and interesting.
Right, exactly.
But they do not get
Richard
this kind of radio. And Kinison on the phone together.
That's right.
They don't get that happen.
Had I not had phone interrupt us...
We saw the miracle.
I would have had Richard and Sam... talk this out, bond, and then no uncomfortability would have occurred when they saw each other.
He hates me, doesn't he?
He does, and he hung up prematurely.
Yeah, but he hates me, doesn't he?
And he should really call back in.
But he hates me. But I mean, if he hates me, then everybody I did jokes. The Kurds hate me then.
Sam.
I do jokes on the Kurds now. The Kurds hate me now.
This is a special for California. I've invited Carol Alt to come in for a few minutes.
Who's on the phone, Gary?
His name is Daniel Holt.
Yes.
You might have read about him, I guess, in the Inquirer a couple of months ago. He's the guy that Richard Simmons, he says Richard Simmons paid him to spank him.
Oh, you got him on the phone?
Yeah, except he's a little groggy. He was confused that today was the day we were supposed to call, so I woke him up, but he's ready to talk.
All right. You know, hey, you don't have the article, do you? I guess I don't really need it, but...
Well,
you know, Richard Simmons is a friend of mine. Now, Richard says none of this is true, by the way.
Right. This guy says that he only spanked Richard twice personally.
I see.
But set it up hundreds of times, and that when Richard was around the country, he would, Richard would have him call and set it up for him.
All right. Is this Daniel?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Daniel.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm great.
Now, you sound a little nervous, are you?
No, not really nervous.
Oh, well, certainly this is a fascinating interview. Now, you know, Richard Simmons comes on this show all the time. At least he used to. I don't know if he's coming on lately. You ever hear him on our show?
No, I've never heard him on your show.
Yeah, well, he comes on all the time. Now, we read with some amazement your claim that you actually spanked Richard Simmons twice and sent up other guys to get spanked by him. Because, you know, Richard tells me he's asexual and never has any of this kind of stuff going on.
Well, Richard really has a thing for being spanked by daddies. He likes to be spanked by daddies.
Well, how do we know that this is true?
Were you paid for the story?
I was paid for the story, yeah, but I can tell you that there are dozens of call boys in West Hollywood and in New York, probably too, that spank Richard. He's really into it. And I think it's common knowledge among the
but
call
isn't that supposed to be a thing that isn't there supposed to be a certain professionalism? I mean, after all, aren't you hired in confidence? Let's say you did spank Richard Simmons.
And is all that he wanted was a spanking?
Yeah. You never went any further than that?
Well, let's just say that everything that went further than that will remain in confidence.
I see. So in other words...
you're only willing to talk about the spanking.
I can talk about the spankings, I can talk about the slappings, I can talk about the beatings, but anything other than that...
Had you ever spanked anyone before, Richard Simmons?
Oh, yes, I have spanked many people.
Is that your specialty?
Is that your specialty?
No, that's not my specialty.
I see. I'm wondering if, certainly I wouldn't mind a good spanking from,
you deserve one. You've been a bad boy.
I've been so bad just in the last 20 minutes. Now, so you say that you went up to, what happened? He called your service? This is your claim? I wish I had Richard on the phone. It would be great to have the two of them.
It would be interesting to see you two confront each other.
Well, actually, originally, he called an agency that I worked for in New York, and I went up to his suite in the Waldorf Astoria Hotel, and...
what year was this?
That would have been 1983.
83? As far back as that?
That predates us knowing him.
Yeah, maybe that was his past, and he hasn't done it recently. So now what was he wearing when you walked into the room?
When I walked into the room, he was wearing white. That's all I can remember. He was wearing white.
A vision in white.
But I know that he used to greet some of my boys at the door in pink baby doll.
Pink baby doll what? Pajamas?
Yeah, pajamas. Little nighties, little girls' nighties.
Oh dear.
And pink was the color.
You're kidding me.
I swear to God.
Really? Now, what about you? Are you a homosexual?
I am a homosexual, yes.
I see. So you do these kind of acts on other guys mostly, never with women, right?
I've never spanked women, no.
No, okay. Have you ever slept with a woman?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have?
Yes, I have.
And you didn't like it, huh?
I did like it, yes, it was fine.
Oh, you did like it? Wow.
I did porno films with men, women.
No animals?
No animals.
I see.
But what after women? Men, women, there wasn't...
Yeah, it sounded like there was another...
Well, what else did you do?
What's left?
Well, there was Big Mama Jama.
Big Mama Jama?
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
You got me stumped.
She was very big.
I see. You were with Big Mama Jama, who is a big fat woman?
Yeah.
I see. And you had sex with her.
Yeah.
Now, as a homosexual, wasn't it difficult to get aroused for Big Mama Jama?
It was a bit difficult.
But you managed to do it.
I imagine it would have been difficult for a heterosexual man as well.
Yes, indeed. I know I can't go for Big Mama Jamma. I couldn't even go for Roseanne. Never mind Big Mama Jamma.
Yeah.
So then you go up to the room, and there he is, Richard Simmons, and you must say to yourself, my God, did you know you were going to Richard Simmons' room?
Well, you know, he was not real famous back then.
He wasn't in 1983 famous?
I don't think so.
That was probably during that downtime, Howard. You know, he had a peak in the 70s, and then there was a lull period.
And yet, Robin, he was very famous. I mean, he was on all the talk shows. I mean, you knew it was Richard Simmons, right?
Yeah, I knew it was. I didn't like him. I was like not really excited about having to go see him because...
You mean you weren't physically... You mean, I would think it would be an honor to be a call boy, as you say, and then go to Richard Simmons' room.
I thought he was very obnoxious.
You did? You mean just from the TV shows that you saw?
Met him.
I see.
Yeah, before I met him. And, but, you know, then we developed a relationship.
Well, let's not jump ahead here. Let me get the full story here. Let me get the full impact of this. By the way, I can't tell you that I 100% believe this because, Richard would what? Kill us? If we said that. Now, so you walk in the room, according to your story, and there he is wearing white. What? Like the captain on the Love Boat kind of white?
Well, he was wearing like a bathrobe.
And you looked at him and you said, I'm not physically attracted to this man.
Well, I didn't say that out loud, but...
But you were thinking it.
I thought it to myself.
And you walked in the room and he greeted you with what, a handshake?
He said, I'm watching this movie of the week. Would you just sit there and wait while I finish watching this movie?
So he asked you to sit down?
So he had me wait for about an hour.
While he
watched this movie.
Well, you basically watched the movie with him.
You had a date. You watched the movie with him, right?
Kind of, yeah. Well, he was, you know, yeah.
Was he looking over at you during the movie at all?
No.
He didn't even look at you?
He didn't start our session till the movie was over.
I see.
He was very, you know...
Very into this movie, huh?
Yeah.
What movie would that have been?
I couldn't tell you.
I see. And you obviously were just ready to have a session.
Yeah.
Were you getting excited during the movie? This waiting period must have made you very horny.
No, it irritated me.
It irritated you because, hey, you're there, you have a job to do, and you want to perform.
Time is money in your business.
And did you know you were there specifically to spank, or you didn't know what you were going to be doing?
I didn't know what we were going to do.
All right, so then the movie is over, and Richard says to you what?
Well, then we had our session.
Well, what is a session? In other words,
how did he get from the movie to you?
Well, the first time I don't think that we actually did a spanking thing. The first time we did it was much more romantic.
Really?
Except that I remember that that he tried to like remove my tongue.
Remove your tongue?
Remove my tongue.
I do that to Fred.
He tried to suck my tongue.
I see.
He tried to bite my tongue off is what he tried to do with his mouth, and it was.
Are you saying Richard's rough?
I'm saying rough.
He is rough.
Rough.
Well,
very rough.
Well, let me say something in Richard's defense here, that, you know, there must be a lot of people saying to themselves, hey, maybe this guy just wants to get some attention off of Richard's good name.
Well, no.
Have you ever gone out with other celebrities?
Have I ever gone out with them?
Yeah.
You know, done sessions, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about those.
No,
I just wondered why Richard?
Yeah, why pick on Richard?
Well, you know, it just seems to me that he's promoting self-image, and, you know, you have to feel good about yourself.
Right.
And all of that, and it just seems to me that he can't feel awfully good about himself if he's into all these beatings, and there's just a hypocrisy going on there. And,
well, why are you judge and jury?
So
though?
you're going to
straighten him out.
all the hypocrisy.
Well, I don't know if I can cure it, but I think that, you know, he's got to get a little bit more honest.
But why should a guy be honest about his sex life? Seriously, why can't a guy be an exercise guru? And I'm being serious. Why can't a guy be an exercise guru type and in private life enjoy a little spanking? I mean, is that so wrong?
Frankly, I don't know what Howard's into sexually.
Nothing. Trust me on that. I'm leading the life Richard says he's leading.
You can't hire 2, 3, 4 people in a day to come and spank you and beat you.
Mm-hmm.
How come nobody else has come forward, though?
Well, because they felt that it was done in confidence. I would imagine.
I don't know why he's so upset.
I don't know why you're upset and no one else is. But okay, so you see it as hypocritical, but I also think it's the money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's face it, it becomes tempting to tattletale. True?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why are you being hypocritical?
Did you approach the...
No, but isn't he being hypocritical? Isn't he being hypocritical?
Absolutely. He did something in confidence with Richard Simmons, he claims.
Right.
And now he's tattling.
Seriously, that's a bit of a hypocrite, true?
Well, perhaps.
All right. Yeah, what do you care, right?
And the other thing that I don't understand is why you think you're in a position to teach Richard Simmons a lesson.
Yeah, everybody wants to teach everyone a lesson. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not teaching anybody any lessons. I'm just, I've got some stories to tell. If anyone wants to listen, they can listen.
All right, so let's get back to the story. Now, that's a very honest thing to say, actually. Well, you see, first you were trying to say, I did it because it's hypocritical.
Hypocrisy.
Yeah, but I don't think that's why people do it. They don't really want to teach anybody a lesson. Now, anyway, let's get back to it. So you walk in the room, and then it was somewhat romantic, and the second time, now you say beatings occurred?
Well, not beatings like to draw blood, but, you know, he was into some pretty heavy spankings.
So, in other words, what would you do? You would pull down his pants?
Well, no, one would already be, you know...
nude?
Nude.
And they would get over your lap?
He would, yeah, it was like, it was not so much spankings on the butt, but like slapping in the face. He was into,
He slapped you or you slapped him?
He would provoke someone to slap him back if that's what it took, but he would just want kind of his daddy's girl been a bad girl and slapping him in his face and daddy's girl's been a bad girl and
Wait a minute, I don't understand, Howard. You have to explain this to me.
Well, you know, the guy
Who's
goes...
Who's hitting who?
I think he would provoke you and say, Daddy's girl's been a bad girl, bad girl, bad girl. And then you get so annoying, you smack him one in the face.
But Richard can't walk around with marks on his face. Why would he be encouraging people to hit him in the face?
Well, a little love tap, and then you can maybe get a little rougher with it.
It's like you blow your cheeks out, you know, and you make lots of noise. It was more like noise spanking.
All right, do an impression of Richard Simmons asking you for a spanking. Go ahead. Daddy been a bad... Go ahead, do that again. I'll Robin hear it.
Daddy's girl's been a bad girl.
I love it. So you're telling me that my pal...
Your buddy.
My buddy.
Guy wants to go to the movies with you.
Well, I don't believe it. I can't believe it. I just can't.
And how long would these sessions last?
Well, they would last for an hour and a half.
Of all that, Daddy's girl's gonna get... I'd have beat him to death.
He'd be dead.
An hour and a half, and then you go into overtime.
Well, certainly these are interesting accusations, but again, we must point out that they are only accusations.
Now, I do remember from the story that you claimed there was one night or something where he had several people?
Well, there were many, many nights that he had several people.
Wow.
And so we do this one after the other after the other?
One after the other after the other.
Really? You know, if he ever comes in here again, I'm going to spank him. I'm going to spank him.
Just grab him and say, Daddy's girl's been a bad girl, and start wailing.
I'm going to wail on him. I'm going to spank his tuchus. I'm going to give him a good spanking.
Now, did he ever get over your lap?
He never got over my lap, no.
But did he like to be paddled on the rear?
So you're saying you would just slug him in the face?
But he liked to be, yes, he did like to be paddled in the rear. I would say paddling, he'd like to get into all kinds of fantasy, things with the boys. You know, and he got, as the years went on, I think it got more and more, they got more and more involved and more creative.
More story playing.
I know that he would call me up from all over the country and want somebody sent over, you know, wherever he was. I remember one time he woke me up about 4 o'clock in the morning. He was in Jackson, Mississippi, and he wanted to know if I had anybody in Jackson, Mississippi. And I told him no, and he was very disappointed.
Well, yeah, it's hard to find somebody in Jackson.
Yeah, when you need a good spanking, you need it.
Although if you run through the woods, those hillbillies will find you, and they'll smack you around a little bit.
But you can't control them.
No. Well, it's certainly a fascinating story, and I want to thank you for calling in with it.
So I guess Richard's not calling anymore.
Richard doesn't call you anymore? He must be upset with you.
I'm not in that business anymore.
What business are you in now?
I am not in business at all anymore.
Are you running for senator, or you're not in business at all?
No.
You're retired.
I'm retired.
Really? You don't do anything? You mean you made so much money you don't have to do anything?
Well, no, I'm writing now. I've written a play.
Oh, I see. So you are doing something. You're writing.
Doing something, but...
And you're able to support yourself as a writer?
Well, no, not yet, but just trying to get my play.
So how do you do that? How do you make enough money?
Yeah, because I want to quit and become a writer.
Yeah, Robin and I are both thinking of becoming writers. How do we do that? Tell me.
I couldn't tell you how to do it.
So how come you can live life?
You saved a bunch of money?
Yeah, I saved money over the years.
You have enough money that you could retire? Or do you have a sugar daddy who supports you?
No.
No, because I imagine you're in demand. I mean, if people were willing to pay you.
Never take a session just to make ends meet.
No.
No sessions?
No sessions.
Whatsoever?
No sessions, no.
Interesting.
Now, why did you get out of the business? You like the business.
Yeah, I mean, imagine spanking celebrities to make money. I think I would enjoy that.
I traveled for a while, and now I'm just, you know, getting a little older. I don't want to do that anymore.
I see. Well, what if maybe I'll bring you out of retirement and have you spank me around a little bit.
Daddy's girl been a big girl.
I've been a bad girl. Howie been a bad girl.
Howina.
Would Richard give himself a different name during these sessions?
No.
I see. Well, okay. Well, there's a story. I mean, you know, the audience has to decide for itself what the hell's going on here.
That's what he said. He has some stories to tell. Anybody who wants to listen can.
In all fairness, Richard Simmons said to me on this air, he said,
oh, it's so ridiculous.
He said, it's so ridiculous, I won't even respond to it. He says it's absolutely untrue. Just so you know both sides of the story.
And when was the last time you had a session with Richard?
That I had a session with him?
Or sent someone to have a session with him?
Oh, well, I stopped sending people out in 1988, so it would have been early 88 or late 87.
And why did you come forward with the story now in 1992?
Money.
Okay.
I see. So you're selling stories about so you could be talking about other celebrities when the need arises.
When the need arises.
Right. Interesting. Well, everybody watch out.
I just want to know, where was the last hotel in New York that you sent somebody for Richard Simmons?
The last hotel?
Yes.
I moved to California in 84. I sent people to his house after that.
Oh, you never sent anybody to New York? Or got him somebody in New York in 88?
I got him people in New York, but I don't remember exactly.
I see. Well, okay.
I don't remember. I don't think I was sending people out to him in New York.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
I'm just trying to verify the story.
Well, I understand that, Robin. You're like an investigative reporter.
Didn't get anything to help me out.
Well, hey, you know, if it is true and a guy wants a couple of spankings, what the hell? It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't sound like an illegal activity to me.
No, sounds all right. I mean, a little weird, but it sounds all right.
I don't know.
If I had known all these years that I've been interviewing Richard that he likes this sort of thing, I would do it for him.
You know, maybe that's why he's upset with you.
That I don't do it.
He goaded you enough.
He certainly has goaded me. I think that's why he likes me, because I don't take any crap from him. Because I know he's a bad girl. What happened, Robin? You just fell down on the floor.
I dropped my ring.
Oh, I see. In the middle of a broadcast. All right. Well, there you go. Fascinating story, nevertheless, right?
Oh, terribly so.
Terribly so. We never get sick of it. All right, we'll take a break.
I noticed that the Globe has pinpointed that as one of the best stories of 1992.
Oh, is that right?
Their Richard Simmons spanking story.
All right, we'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this. You want to hear Richard Simmons? Speaking of a guy who's no longer a friend.
Offending people?
Yeah. Here's a guy I offended, but he doesn't. For some reason, when Jay Leno and David Letterman do the same exact thing to him,
he's not offended.
Here's Stuttering John, who interviewed Hero of the Stupid. Hey, man.
How you doing?
How you doing, man? What?
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, hey, man.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Matt.
You know what I like about John? See, he can't talk anywhere.
No.
It doesn't change.
Right. If they put him on the stand, you'd expect an inarticulate response. Stuttering John is a guy who goes out and interviews various celebrities when I can't be there, and Richard Simmons and I have not spoken in over 2 years.
What do you think would happen if you ran into Richard Simmons?
Oh, you'd be like, you hurt me. And
he
I'll go,
would speak to you. He wouldn't just clam up and leave.
And I'd say, well, how did I hurt you? Evidently, everything that I did with you on the radio, David Letterman now does verbatim, and so does Jay Leno, and why aren't they hurting you? What? What? You say I look chubby. Yeah, and so does everyone else now. So what happened? Where was this?
It was at the Fashion Cafe.
What?
It was at the Fashion Cafe.
Yeah.
And he was, and so it was supposed to be a press conference, but like,
right.
we were the only guys there.
I see.
And he just comes out, dances. He like gets on this like.
Was he wearing a bra?
No, he's wearing those little tight little shorts of his.
And he's fat, right?
Yeah, he's like, his midsection's beginning to look like Jackie.
Yeah, I know, and he's got a big double chin. There's a picture of him in the paper today with a big double chin.
Really?
Yeah.
So there is some press coming out of it.
6 chins.
He got one picture in the paper.
And Howard, so there's like a runway set up. He brings out all these little kids. He's like 7, 8-year-old kids, and they all do the disco dancing to his new video.
Oh, boy.
Disco Sweat.
No kidding.
And he did this for who? How many people?
For for us, and then like 2 still photographers.
There was nobody at the press conference.
No.
Richard Simmons says, "What if you have a press conference and nobody comes? Is it still a press conference?"
It's a private show.
So you mean all these kids were dancing for nobody?
Yeah, they were all dancing just for the people eating there. So people were just eating at the restaurant.
Oh, so thank goodness that
there's Richard
restaurant
Simmons.
had patrons.
He comes out and goes, "Hey, everybody, don't eat those French fries. Don't eat the French fries, everybody. That's bad.
I want them.
Don't eat the French fries.
Yeah,
He's been eating plenty of French fries.
Later. Save them for me.
Hello, America.
Hello, Frisco.
So the point is that you went there, and there's a picture of Richard. Now tell me, look how big he looks. Did you see this? Look at the size of him in the paper.
Dear.
You show this to Robin.
I could see those big legs.
No, never mind the big legs. Look at the double chin.
6 double chin.
Oh my, that doesn't even look like Richard Simmons anymore.
Looks like his aunt.
Looks like Delta Burke.
Delta Burke. So anyway, that's the right.
He's got like 3 chins.
Yeah, I know. Something going on there.
So anyway, after he gets done dancing around the place, then he brings the kids all around the restaurant dancing and yelling.
Wow!
And then
imagine you're trying to eat.
I know. And then he finally gets up to do one more still with the guy, and then I come up.
And then you walked over.
Yeah, there was like an Italian reporter interviewing him.
Okay. Italian reporter.
Or something, and then I'm there, and I'm in disguise.
He's big news in Italy.
Yeah. Our first question was, why do you think Liberace hid his sexuality for so many years? I was kind of curious to see what.
And John got this off.
Yes, he did.
Richard, are you going to be donating other things to Fashion Cafe?
Fashion Cafe needs me for fashion.
He's a character. How did he get to be famous?
I don't know.
What a great racket that is. You don't even have to think up anything.
It's fat women, though. They love him.
The only time he exercises is on those videos, and when, like he's on the Jay Leno show, and they go to a commercial, and they let him, like, exercise for 3 seconds with the audience. Then they go off the commercial, and then everyone stops.
But, your big scam is, you tell people how to do the exercise, you show it to them once, then you have to stand and watch them.
Right.
So you don't even do more than one repetition.
Yeah, right. Cato has more going for him.
Now, come on.
Well, what's the difference between Cato and Richard Simmons?
He didn't witness a murder.
Cato
get even close to it.
I would take exercise advice from Cato before I would Richard Simmons. He's in better shape.
Well, yeah, you'd be better off taking his advice on exercise.
Hi, Richard. This is for WXRK. How you doing?
WXRK!
Richard, why do you think Liberace hid his sexuality for so many years?
Did he? What?
Oops. Say, Cato, I have to go. They're calling me. They're beeping me.
Did he?
They're beeping me.
Richard, let me ask you.
Richard, you know who I am.
Yeah.
Richard, I love you. What's the matter?
I know, and I love your girlfriend. But
I have a new girlfriend.
The one at Live at 5 is going?
Yeah, I'm not going out with her. No,
it's okay. It's all right. Talk about it. You know I can't really. I don't mind.
Give me a big hug. Come on.
I don't mind talking to you, John.
Yeah, why won't you talk to Howard? I mean, honestly, let's get over this. I mean, you were the best guest on the show. Seriously.
You look so different.
I know. I knew I would get you.
Richard wants me to call him and apologize for something that I didn't do. And I'm not man-cow. I'm not going to get into dress and code text and start apologizing to him. So it's been over 2 years.
Hair, I didn't actually even know who you were. I had no idea. So this girl at Live at 5 is no more?
No, I have a new girlfriend.
Oh, gosh.
Richard's trying to avoid any... He keeps asking John about his girlfriend.
Right, yeah.
But I keep coming back to the question.
His whole attitude change was WXRK!
Yeah, right. And it's like...
Oh, hello.
I don't think I should answer that.
I'm so much in love with you.
Yeah.
What happened?
We just, parting ways.
It was the wrong way.
How about you? Speaking of parting ways, why don't you come on the show? I mean, look, say something to Howard. Come on, say something to him.
Oh, this is...
come on.
I love stuttering. I love him like a brother. If there was a twin in life, I know that John was
just spanked him.
My twin. But you know that I can't talk about it.
Howard?
It's too painful.
Really?
Talking about it is too painful. But you know that. Because you've always been very good and kind to me.
Yeah.
It's just, it's all right. I swear to God. You don't have to, please. He's so beautiful. And he dressed so beautiful.
Yeah, I'm not asking anything bad. I just want to, no. We all miss you. Gary misses you.
Please do not think that I don't miss all the fun we had. But, it's really up to Howard. It's up to me. What is it going to take? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. First of all, he has never called me in 2.5 years. So everyone thinks that it's...
Like I'm supposed to call him. Like I call any of my guests. I call. Everything's emotional with this guy. Does Letterman call him? Does Jay Leno call him?
You're like his disc boyfriend.
Yeah, I know. He turned me into a whole romance. What is it? I'm in show business, sort of. I got to start calling him? I got to date him?
2.5 years. So everyone thinks that it's me that's doing this. And it,
you know that he named his baby because of you.
I named the baby and, even bought a piece of furniture for the baby's room. And then...
Ugliest piece of furniture I ever saw. It never made it into the room.
Did you burn it?
The worst taste. What was it again? It was a
little stool, wasn't it?
It was like a little stool, but it was so ugly.
What color was it?
It was like brown. It didn't match. He's seen my house. It doesn't even match the house. We have like a whole black and white thing going. I don't know what he's doing. It was like an old-fashioned piece of garbage. Jackie's got it now. We made the fire 4th of July.
It's out the sound.
Yeah. It's anchored to the sound. Turned it into a jetty.
It's an extension.
Right.
He would never let me see the baby.
Right. Oh, now here, listen to this. I would never let him.
You banned him from
He
seeing
gets
the
very
baby?
emotional here, too.
I went to dinner with him, and he said, hey, how about the name Ashley for your daughter? I said, hey, that's a nice name. My wife goes, yeah, we like that. Maybe we'll do it.
I named the baby and, even bought a piece of furniture for the baby's room. And
Big
then
deal.
he would never let me see the baby. And it's been 2.5 years.
Like I took
Were
him,
you supposed to mail the baby to Los Angeles?
like he's the mother, and I took the baby away from him.
But how is he going to see the baby? He's not speaking to
Yeah, right. Like I'm going to call him so I can see the baby.
Then he would never let me see the baby. And it's been 2.5 years, and I think that's so sad.
What a prima donna. like he has a right to see the baby.
He kept me away from my baby.
Yeah. I want to see my baby. I named that baby.
Send them a picture of the baby giving him the finger.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. F you.
F you, Uncle Richard.
F you and your furniture.
2.5 years, and I think that's so sad that I could never see that child. Have you seen that child?
Beautiful kid.
So I've never seen it.
Good. You've never seen the kid, have you?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, I've seen the picture of him.
Yeah, she's a great kid.
Yeah.
That's because she never met him.
Have you seen that child?
Beautiful kid.
So I've never seen Ashley Jade, and that's really very sad for me because, I never got close to people, and I got so close to Howard and the children, and I feel very hurt about it all.
So he comes over to my house, throws all the food in the pool, squeezes the housekeeper till our ribs are almost broken. I guess we did get close. What's this with the close? Let's get your fat ass on the show.
Children, and I feel very hurt about it all.
So what is it going to take? Like, what should,
Time.
Time.
Yeah, because you're in town now. You don't want to come on tomorrow or something? Huh? I'll personally bring you in.
Oh, John, I love you, and I would do anything for you, but I think this is something that
No, you know what it is? Letterman and Leno do the same shtick with him that I do.
Yeah, they
so.
picked him up. He doesn't need this outlet anymore.
Yeah, I got him out. His career was just about dead. He was selling those deal-a-meal cards, and not even selling those so well. Hofa, deal-a-meal. Sit there, eat cardboard cards.
You'd be better off.
You're not kidding. Yes, I'm having cream cheese.
Eating the card.
He comes up to me one time. I see him eating a cream cheese and a bagel. It's obvious the guy packs away the food. He goes, "It's all right, Howard. You can eat cream cheese. It's on the card."
Did we ever see him when he wasn't carrying food?
Yeah. Well, no, this is just one fat card. Meanwhile, he had gone through all his cards on breakfast.
And he wasn't measuring a thing. He was just
slapping it on. Is he kidding?
Well, didn't he used to be really fat? He was like obese, right?
Yeah, he's almost fat again.
Or it's going to have to work out.
Wait, what was that? I don't want to miss a word. This is great.
No, I love you, and I would do anything for you, but I think this is something that Howard's going to have to work out.
Yeah.
Howard.
What do you think?
I don't have a problem.
You talk to him anytime.
Of course, I'm here every day. He has an open invitation.
He's not talking to you.
He has to call me and apologize. For what?
What was it? Wasn't it like some play you didn't see with him? Wasn't that it?
No, it was because the Inquirer had a story about him getting spanked by some guy. And the guy said that Richard would walk in the room and go, "Daddy's girl's been a bad girl."
Daddy's girl's been a bad girl.
Yeah, that's the guy who accused Richard of saying that. He said he was like a male. What was he, a male hooker or something?
Yeah, and he said Richard would hire him to go get people to spank him.
So I mean, you know, Richard got all embarrassed that I brought that up. So what am I going to tell you? That's what it's about. Big deal. It's a big deal. So some guy spanks him.
Or doesn't. Tell him it's not true.
Yeah, that's all. In fact, I called Richard about it. He said it's not true. So I said, fine, that's it. It's over. But he's going to hold a grudge for 2 years.
He's being a bad girl.
He's a bad girl.
Daddy's girl's being a bad girl.
And then I called him. I said, why don't you come in here? I'll spank you.
That was it.
Yeah, and then he got all upset.
Daddy's girl's been a bad girl.
That's a weird thing to have a guy say to you.
But how do you make that up?
Yeah.
Somebody had to say that.
Yeah, somebody said it to somebody.
Daddy's girl's been a bad girl. Say it. Say it.
Yeah, the guy's got to have a sex life. I respect that. A bizarre one, but...
I love the country.
So he got all freaked out. My father figured this out. He goes, you know what it is? You brought up the spanking you. Maybe you shouldn't have brought that up. I said, who cares? Why should I bring that up? It's a major story. Guy's on our show all the time. How can I not bring it up? So that's what it is.
Fat people smell so bad.
Oh, well, okay. So now John's going to ask the questions.
Oh, so you get back to it.
Yeah. I just keep yeah. Why do you think fat people smell so bad, Richard?
Oh, now see, there you go. Now you can throw them out.
Richard, come here. Give me a big
Yeah, I love you.
Have you read Robin's book? You know, Quivers of
I
Life?
haven't. She looked gorgeous on the cover. My God, she was beautiful.
Yeah.
She was beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Richard,
You look so different.
Do you have no, I'm asking you a question. Do you have bigger bowel movements when you're with Fatso?
I knew it. I knew I have to watch him.
Get over here. Give me a...
Watch him.
You are the best.
You doing okay? You're happy?
See, you know, Howard, look, you said, look, why are you being such a... Look, why
Stop this. You can't use
No,
it.
no, have him.
This comes from your heart, John.
Why, Howard wanted to know why you're being such a baby about this whole thing.
All he has to do is pick up the phone. He has the telephone.
And just call you. That's all he's got to do.
That's all he has to do.
Where are you staying so we can call you?
Oh, John!
Well, how else are you going to call you?
I'm staying at your ex-girlfriend's house.
All right, give me.
Come here.
How many times did you hug him?
What are you?
No, he kept grabbing the mic.
Why don't you spank him?
And holding the mic down, so...
He's trying to schmooze, you know.
Yeah, we're trying to be able to keep going with it.
You're hugging and kissing. What is going on here?
Well, that was it.
Well, look. She's hurt, but I don't know why.
She's
She's good.
I'm not gonna. Thank you, OJ. I'm not gonna call the guy and go, "Oh, I'm so sorry." For what?
You wouldn't want to call him on the air?
No. Please. How silly. That's a funny interview, though. That's funny. I like that. Daddy's girl's been a bad girl.
Girl's been a bad girl.
Really bad. It's very weird to see Jay Leno doing that whole material that Letterman started doing from us. And like now they're at him, they don't know where to go with it. They just yell at him and goof on him.
So he's got to come back.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't he want some new material to do with Letterman and Leno? I'll take it to a new place. I've got some ideas. That's pretty funny. Thanks, man.
No problem.
No problem. There's plenty problem. No problem. You gotta sneak into some place and watch a bunch of kids dancing with Richard Simmons and then have him try to squirm away from you. There's plenty of problem. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll do some news for you next, right after these words.